What is going on? What's going on, y'all? It is your boy, Skywalker the Jedi, back at y'all with another one. We here. We here. It is a glorious evening tonight. What a reason to be here celebrating. Y'all could be anywhere else in the world right now, but you're here with me rocking out. And I appreciate that. I got love for that, right? Shouts out to Silver. Oh, yeah. See, that's the bottle. The bottle just popped by itself. Y'all saw that. The bottle popped by itself, man. Hey, oh, we might as well pull up. Hold on. Yo, that's what that was. The bottle is popping over here, right? They couldn't even wait. Yo, 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 yo. Hey, he said Sky jumped 10 feet, right? Hey, I thought something happened in here. I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? I got that PTSD rock talks, how that go, bro? Right? Nah, hey, much love, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God. Man, we are here. This is a celebratory stream. I'm glad that I got y'all here. I feel like I'm amongst family. We got a lot to celebrate and a lot to get to. Much love, all you guys. We got the homies, DC Talk in the building. What's going on, DC Talk? We got Dennis Medina in here. We got Chris Brown, Joe Nathan, right? We got Bat Dan. What's going on, Bat Dan? Yo, shouts out to you, bro. Bat Dan was one of the first members this time, right? Bat Dan was, oh my goodness, because we did launch memberships today, right? And those of you guys that do sign up, you're gonna get entered into this raffle that's super dope. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna take care of y'all, right? But shouts out to Bad Dan, very, very valued member of Seal Nation from the beginning. Much love to the homie, always here showing love. Cheers to you, bro. Man, it's time to celebrate, y'all. We are here and popping champagne, literally, right? We got Sin Havoc in the building, right? The first member on this platform was the homie, the good Austin. Shout out to the good Austin, yo. Hey, man, much love, bro, right? It's dope that the homie, cool table member, the Flash, you know what I'm saying, was able to be my first member. That's dope. I got some dope member content coming for you guys. I'm gonna start dropping other videos where I'm gonna be talking about stuff like outside of movies and all that. I got a lot of stuff that I be wanting to cook on. It be a lot of stuff happening in like pop culture and stuff, and I don't be talking about it, but I will be dropping that for my members. You know what I'm saying? Because my members, I want y'all to be the ones that I'm actually having these like real conversations with about stuff that I really want to talk about that I may not be able to, or just conversations that's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So much love to all of you guys that will become members. And just so you know, if you do sign up, like the homies Austin and Bat Dan did today, you will go into this raffle where we will be raffling off some Netflix gift cards, right? So we're gonna get y'all some free months of Netflix. You know what I'm saying? So much love for you guys, and you guys are awesome. Awesome. You know what I'm saying? Much love to all y'all. Him and on Bad Dan, right? Yeah. And Bad Dan gifted a membership to somebody as well. Much love to the homie, right? Yeah. Oh my goodness. We got South Cali guy in the building. What's going on, South Cali guy? We got Music City Soul in the building. What's going on, Music City Soul? We got Paolo. We got Bishop in the building. What's going on, Bishop? Right? Much love, y'all, man. All you guys. Mama Bear, Art Dog, much love to you, man. Matter of fact, hey, let me know if you want to come on and I'll shoot you a link. You know what I'm saying? Because Mama Bear can definitely pull up tonight, right? Rock Talks too. You know what I'm saying? Because we celebrating sale tonight, dog. This is gonna be dope. This is gonna be dope. Oh my god, I didn't even see what that was. Much love to homie Rock Talks. You know what I'm saying? Hey y'all, we gonna get to we gonna talk about the air cut. We gonna talk about all that stuff, y'all. We're gonna talk about all that stuff. I promise. Much love, Nessa Noel. Thank you for being here. Absolutely appreciate your presence. Right? We got SPR in the building. Oh my God. J Mar is in here. They said that it sounded like a gunshot went off. We got the homie Charles Austin in here. What's going on, Charles Austin? Right? DC Talk. with extended. You know what I'm saying? He said, bro, cook on air, please. Oh no, we're gonna talk about all that stuff, yo. We're gonna talk about all that. Future Tron, what's going on? Future, right? Yeah, right. Oh my God. You guys are all amazing. This thing is tripping. This chat is jumping on me. Y'all chatting way too fast. But y'all ain't gotta slow down a bit. It's all good. I'll catch up. Right. Yes, yes. Qatar is in the building. Much love, Qatar. Man. Oh my God. We got the man, y'all. Oh my God. All these new members. Oh my good. Hey, y'all are amazing, bro. Shouts out to the homie Leon, man. Shouts out, yo, man. The cool table been holding me down, y'all, for so long. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, and it's wild because when I had the idea to put this team together, like of course you want the best and you hope for the best, right? And you think that, things are going to be dope. And, it's like, obviously that's what you, that's what you kind of plan for. Right. But, no, like literally like having put these gentlemen, on this team and having them rock out with me and for us to be rocking out with each other the way that we have, throughout this past, especially this past year. I mean, because yeah, we was doing content and all that stuff before, but obviously, like everything, kind of changed last year. And so, yeah, to have these gentlemen here rocking out with me and Leon, especially, bro, done pulled up out here twice on me. You know what I'm saying? Made history both times. And yo, shouts out to all you guys, man. Y'all are amazing. And we wouldn't be here without you guys. Stale wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be doing this. Look, like if nobody was really rocking with me, I've said this 100 times, like, and I really do mean it. I could have just said this hashtag, and if nobody rocked out with it, or if nobody believed in it, then it, wouldn't have went anywhere. Like the fact that it went anywhere was strictly and utterly because of all of you guys. And for the homie Leon, he's been a great part of helping us get here. So much love to the bro. Much love to the bro. I've actually lost where I was in the chat. See, oh my God, right? Hey, look, I'm way up here. Look, hey, shouts out to the homie Austin too, man. Man, y'all are dope, man. Y'all are dope, right? They said they're gonna turn the air cut to a tax write-off, bro. Nah, man, I don't think that can happen. I don't think that's gonna happen, right? Let me get this thing straight. Jedi Syndicate. Yes, 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 yes. Man, what happened? Oh my God, hold up, did I see that? We got the homie Rock Talk Show. Oh my goodness. Yo, shouts out to the homie Rock Talk Show. This dude has helped craft such a look for us, on YouTube, yo. Came in, rocked out the entire time. You know, and what's funny is even though people kind of really saw him step up like after certain things happened, he was actually reaching out prior to that, trying to work with us and just trying to add to this thing, and has been trying to do nothing but build, right? And yo, I know he'd be mad because I be ghost all the time, but Rock Talks has been a super important member of this thing, especially in like the post full circle uh, half of it. Man, shouts out to you, bro. Thank you for becoming a member, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, I can keep y'all entertained, right? We got the homie DC Talk as a member. Yo, shouts out, man. Shouts out to the homie DC Talk. another Seal Nation member that's been here like for as long as I can remember, bro. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to you, bro. And yo, I don't call you, you know what I'm saying, Mac Main for no reason. Shouts out to the homie. For sure, man. Wait. Oh my God. Mama Bear, Art Dog. Oh my what's shouts out to you, Mama Bear. You already know. I told man, each time that I have you on the platform, it is amazing, right? Being able to interact with you and for you to have been here for as long as you have. It's very, very special. Thank you so much for all that you give to all of our platforms, right? And for all that you do. Very valued member. I know that sometimes people can take shots, but you know, don't pay them no mind. Much love. We support you over here, always and forever, Mama Bear Art Dog. So thank you so much. Oh my, the homie Marcus, Neo Sevens, yo. Oh my goodness, man. All y'all that's membering up, yo. I'm about to put all y'all names in this raffle. I'm so glad that it's all of you guys because yo, man, y'all been here since the beginning, yo. This dude Marcus been rocking out, been such a team player this entire time, just going hard, never stopped hashtagging, never stopped believing, no matter what has happened, no matter what people have said, never swayed, never switched up. And I got love and appreciation for that, bro. Appreciate you wholeheartedly, man. Thanks for rocking out with the boy. And man, we just gonna keep this train move. Oh my goodness. Oh, we got the homie Bishop pulling up. Yo, man, I'm about Bishop, yo, you have lended us your time, your efforts, your voice, you know what I'm saying? Literally and figuratively. You came back to Twitter to rock out. You know, uh it's such a pleasure, yo, having you here and hopefully just going into the future, we can continue to keep you entertained, yo, and continue to rock out. And as you're always saying, like, we're gonna get this thing anyway, right? So uh once that happened, you already know, you know, I might come on here rocking a golden fleece. You never you never know. You know, shouts out to all y'all. Oh my God, we got Rock Talks gifting 5 memberships. What is this craziness, man? Said I was feeling generous tonight. Merry Christmas. Hey, yo, shouts out to you, bro. All y'all are amazing. Man, we got Mandy in here. Mandez, excuse me. Hashtag sale. Right? Yeah. Thanks for joining the live, Mandez. Much love and appreciation. Right? Oh my, we got Music City Soul picking up a membership. Yo, shouts out to Music City Soul. I don't know if y'all winning these or what's going on, but yo, this is super dope. Shout out to the homie Music City Soul, been rocking out. Uh, been in what is it like? Yeah, the Tennessee area. Be over there, pop locking and crumping, b-boy dancing, whatever you call it, whatever you want to name. You see, so be down there getting it in. You know what I'm saying? So, shouts out to you, man, and hopefully we can keep you entertained, bro. And all you guys that are picking up these memberships as a gift, you will also be entered into the raffle as well. So shouts out to all y'all, man. Yeah. Hashtag sale. Everything is for sale. Yes, yes, everything is for sale. That's what Zaslav said, right? Yeah. So you might not see the emojis on the StreamYard side, the Jedi, and the name of the emojis. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. Right. Yes, yes, yes. Much love, all y'all, man. We about to rock out. We gonna get to it. Right. Yes, the Jedi Mafia grows even stronger, right? Man, there's came to talk about the bell has been rung. Yes, see, I'm liking man, there's already, right? Yes, yes, yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Man, there said the bell has been rung, and they've heard it. Right. Much love, all y'all, man. We got the homie Bishop with a $5 super chat saying you have inspired us all to keep our hope alive and kept us together. Man, look, it's been my pleasure, yo. Cause y'all know, man, and I'm just a fan, yo. I'm just a fan, and I knew that this needed to happen. And honestly, had this been anybody else, I would have been going just as hard for it because I really do believe that this is like the last possible path of us being able to get this. I mean, as we're seeing, right? Listen to David Ayer. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all want to go to WB, the Warner path, the restore path, the release path, right? Look at where that's getting you. You know what I'm saying? We over here popping bottles, literally, right? I mean, am I lying? Am I lying? Wait, hold on. I'm about to bring a witness up here, right? Because we got the homies stopping through, right? Hold up. El Necron, tell him. Am I lying, bro? We over here popping bottles, bro.
Yeah.
Literally, right?
You are not lying.
And they over there reading a eulogy. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, bro.
Yeah, I caught a little of that today. It was like, well, you should have been on the cell train, man.
Hey, but there is still a path. But there is still a path, bro.
Yeah.
And I don't care what he says, bro. Look, we have to take this aside. But look, hold on. To close out with the homie Bishop, man, look, this is for all of you guys, bro. This is why we toil and spend up these late nights and do all this stuff, man, and try to come up with ways to get this shit done and to also keep you guys entertained too. So yeah, shouts out to all of y'all. And look, this drop is not only just for Bishop, this is for everybody because
I've gone solo over here. Yeah, Bishop. What's up, dude? Good to see you. What's up, everyone? I know Sky will be right back. There he is. He's coming through the Speed Force.
Yo, you see how they do me, bro? You see how they do me, bro?
Yeah.
You see how they do me? Right? But no, this drop is for all y'all though, man, because this is some real talk right here. Right? This is some real talk right here.
I'm not broken. And I'm not alone.
Bro. It's all of us, bro. It's all of us.
Yep.
We got TJ becoming a member. Yo, shouts out to the homie TJ, man. Look, rocking out all the way out there from Canada.
Man.
Right? All the way out there from Canada.
We ain't blaming Canada tonight. Nope.
Yo, Joseph, dearly beloved, we are gathered here to tell you hashtag sell is the only way. Right? Like as we've been trying to tell them.
Dude,
right?
A year now? This is the path. this is everything has come to fruition. What the legendary Mikey Sutton has said, almost like a game plan, and it's being unveiled, week by week, month by month. It's kind of amazing, isn't it? But
Crazy, bro. You know what? Look, we might as well hop right into it, right? Because look, we already been out here for almost half an hour. Ayer cut, man. Look, I didn't even read all of the tweets. I'ma just keep it a buck. I've been busy. I've been having to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got stuff going on, right? I was trying to get prep for the stream tonight. I'm trying to make, all this stuff, right? And so, but I did pretty much see that, hey, apparently it's over with. Ayer said he tapping out. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said, yo, I washed my hands of it. I'm good. Right? And here's the thing, yo, it's like, it's fine. Right? Like, we try to tell y'all from the beginning that having that conversation, and I'm sure it's been frustrating. I'm sure he's been feeling like he's been banging his head into a brick wall over and over again, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure that that's been the case. But that's exactly why we said, don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't
engage
keep
with them.
asking WB, right? And so, okay, it's like, hey, man, like, hey, if you don't want, if you don't care for your cut to be out, or if you don't want it out, hey, man, that's fine. But look, there's a lot of fans that still want it. And this thing is bigger than David Ayer at this point, right? It really is. Right. And so, look, whether or not he feels that way really, or if he was told to come out and try to, you know what I'm saying? Because that could be the case too. It could be some, hey, you better go on out there and end this, or whatever. Right. But,
No, I'm saying, like he could have been told you want that WB movie? They could be dangling that carrot in front of them saying, get out there and, stop this haircut crap.
Right.
We're trying to launch a new universe over
here. I mean, look, also, right, you have another aspect of, it seems a lot of these DCEU directors, right, are kind of parting ways with WB. You have Zack, who's obviously over at Netflix, right? You have James Wan and his Atomic Monster that just partnered with Blumhouse, right? So they're gonna be rocking with Blumhouse from now on. You know what I'm saying? I think that it could be because look, I did see that tweet that he took down about taking all that DCU shrapnel. Maybe he's just had it, right? But look, that's what happens when you move trending dates and you do stuff. You kind of try to toe that company line, and it's like, bro, like you should have rocked out with the Rebels. You see how Zack is over here moving, man. And I said from the jump, it's like I wasn't gonna blame him or say, hey, like he has to operate in this certain way, or I'm gonna like not support his movies anymore, right? That never came out of my mouth. But in terms of the Ayer cut, this has been sale or nothing, right? We've been trying to tell y'all. I don't know why, or I am, or look, I'm not surprised that this is happening, but I'm just surprised that people are just now seeing that, hey, we've been telling the truth this entire time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, dude, they already screwed. Why? It's like the person that keeps going back to her abuser. Why you keep doing that? When have they ever done you right? They started off doing you wrong, and they've been doing you wrong. Then they made a sequel you didn't have nothing to do with and killed off all your characters. You should have, taken the playbook from Zack Snyder and just said, I'm doing what I want to do with this. I'm going to trend this the way I want to. And I don't know, dude. It's just it's
The
weird to
bro,
me, man. It's weird to me. Like
the original sin, bro, was moving that trending day. That was
that,
the
yeah,
original sin when it came
yeah,
to the haircut, and it's never really recovered, bro. Like that would have sent a clear message, right? And hindsight is 2020, right? Maybe he would do things differently now. But hey, we still saying the same thing, which is sale has been the way, right?
yeah,
And oh my god,
yeah.
look, we also have another guest popping up tonight, right? Uh, I want to allow this gentleman the platform to speak, right? The homie Leon of the New Geeks is in the building. What's going on, Leon?
Gentlemen, maybe. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Oh yeah,
Awesome. Checking that microphone. Man, wow. Another year and a year of Cell, no less. That's crazy. What a year it's been for us.
right.
Is
Yeah,
my
Oh
volume
my
down?
goodness. Oh no. I can hear you, bro. No, it's
The
been
chat was
it.
saying volume down.
Oh,
maybe a
Talk.
little louder if you can make it a little louder.
Let me see. I don't know that I can.
It's not the end of the world if you can't, but
yeah. I can understand you. Yo, it's been quite the journey, man. And
What about now?
perfect.
Oh,
yeah. Now I can hear everything now.
Right, I heard the road and all. Nah, it sounds good to me.
good now?
But
All right.
Yes.
yeah. Yo, nah, it has been quite the year, bro. And it's been an incredible one. To thank you for being on this journey, right? But I want to kind of let you guys cook for 1 second, so I can kind of put some of these names in this raffle real quick. So go ahead.
Awesome. If Necron, if you can, man, can you fill me in on the news? I don't really know all the details about the haircut situation. I've heard
Well,
a little bit,
I'm
like a
not the
few
expert
seconds
on it
before I
either.
came on.
I just read it in one of the group chats that he basically said it's over for him. He's tapping out. Like he's done, he's letting it go. So Ayer's basically thrown in the towel.
Well, I don't know the man behind the scenes, and I don't know what he's been doing in order to see the cut of the Suicide Squad, or sorry, of the cut of Suicide Squad that he made. I don't know what he's been doing behind the scenes. I'm not him. I don't
Yeah.
claim to know people that know him. I've had conversations with people who have seen the film. We know who they are.
Yeah.
I mean, other than that, I don't really know what he's giving up on per se, because outwardly it would seem like he hasn't really joined the fight.
No, he pretty much seems to toe the company line, with it.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's my whole point. Is like, you gave up on doing what? And again, I don't know
Good
him.
point.
He could have been moving heaven and earth to try to get it, for all I know. But as far as what we, the fans, know and what we could have potentially tried to do to drum up some sort of awareness and help, he didn't really stoke those fires at all. So, as far as I'm concerned, as someone who is a quote unquote fan looking outward in, he didn't really throw in a towel. He didn't really pick it up to begin with. I don't really.
I see what you're saying. It's like he didn't even step into the fighting ring to throw in a towel.
Correct.
It's like it's almost like a kind of if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So
right.
Yeah. Well, like I don't know if you heard what Sky was saying. Like the original sin was, moving that trending date. Remember when he asked his fans to not release the haircut on the release date of Suicide Squad?
Oh, I can't forget it. Sky
Yeah.
and I discuss that every time. Me and him, like wherever we talk on the phone, whenever we discuss like what do we do about haircut? How do we address the haircut elephant in the room when it comes to #Cell? and that was early on or whatever.
Yeah.
Now every time we discuss it, it's generally like, obviously, yes, Ayer cut has always been a part of the conversation. What made it an elephant in the room was the way Ayer handled it. So we've always discussed it every time. Like we can't forget it because it literally was telling everybody, "Hey, guys, wait." Playing the company guy. And if anybody's been looking at the blueprint of the restore community, or not restore, pardon me,
Yeah, I gotcha. The
the
cell.
release community, right?
Okay.
The
Release.
original
Okay.
crop of us, everybody, the fans and the people that were kind of spearheading the release, we were never moving dates and telling people to pump brakes. No, we were bullish. Everybody was very, very bullish about trying to get release. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. There were hiccups and things that were going
Yeah.
on behind the scenes that a lot of us didn't know, that kind of held things up. But for the most part, outwardly, it looked like we were bullish about what we wanted. Fast forward to a better, more refined situation as in hashtag sell, Zack Snyder sell movement. Um, we're bullish. We're not moving anything. You know, we're doing things in a way that allow for studio people to do what they want to do, and people who don't rock with Zack, like, we leave room for us to do what we do without interfering with anybody else, and while also not shooting ourselves in the foot. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. No, doing nothing dumb or crazy that would
exactly.
hamper the movement.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, I think the way you guys rolled out Cello is like a great example of how to do something and be bullish without, dare I say, being total dicks about it either. It was very well orchestrated how to go about this.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. It was just, and that's why I didn't understand, because that was my whole point of bringing that whole thing up, was I don't understand, like, if you're looking at release, right, and the blueprint of that and the machinations of that, and you look fast forward to sell, like, you can jump from release to sell, and everything about it. If I'm David Ayer, I'm like, well, look, I want to toe the company line, but at the same time, I'd like something. I'd like the Ayer cut. You know, how do I go about doing this? Well, I look at Cell. They're over here. They're not bothering Warner Brothers at all. They're not bothering any studio. They're in fact having a conversation with Netflix, and they're leaving it up to both parties, uh, Netflix and Warner Brothers. They're leaving it up to them to figure things. That's pretty darn brilliant,
Yeah.
right? So
You're
if I'm David Ayer,
facilitating it, facilitating the situation, but not attacking anyone or,
correct,
telling people to, all these, what I mean, F off and this
absolutely,
and that. You're just like, hey, let's facilitate this, get these people talking, because there is a
100%.
supply and there is a demand.
Show engagement. That's
Yeah.
that's been one of the key terms, right? So if I'm David Ayer and I see the situation, I'm not thinking to myself, "Oh, I'm going to sit this one out, guys. I'm going to tell everybody to move that train." No, I'm going to say, "Hey, let's see what these guys are talking about because they're doing it in a very cohesive, very strategic, very mature, very business-minded manner, and I respect that." I can't really put my name out here, guys, but I'm going to send my soldiers in, right?
Yeah.
Military,
Mhm.
ex-military. Um, Send my soldiers in, right? Uh, kind of like, what Zach did back in the release days. For if you know, you know, right?
Yeah.
Send my soldiers in to speak for me on my behalf. Could you imagine if you're David Ayer and you have that mindset and you send soldiers in to help Sky, myself, and the rest of us, right?
Mhm.
That would have been incredible getting inside information and conversations with people who are basically third party to David A. That would have been freaking amazing. But instead, he did the opposite. It was crickets, and for the most part, there were like a couple of accounts, like Cut Ayer, he's awesome. Shout out to Cut Ayer.
Mhm.
Um, there was another account that Will is involved with. He's one of the ones who saw the film. Outside of that, we really don't have anybody from David Ayer's side of things that really spoke, and that's unfortunate because really the work he could have left the work to us. Like, leave it to us, man. We got it.
He made a fatal mistake too because he didn't take Zack's advice. Remember when Zack said, "Hey, I got to worry about my fans."
Right.
Regarding the situation.
Yeah, man.
And that's smart. Zack's like, hey, I know you're trying to do your thing, but I got to worry about my people and support me.
I want to touch on that real quick. We just saw what happened with Rebel Moon. We owned that whole holiday. We owned it. Every time I turned Netflix on, I saw Rebel Moon at number one.
Number one.
It was incredible.
Number one.
Right. And I must have watched that thing, I don't know how many times with different people. It was incredible, man. And each time it was such a breeze. It was really dope.
Right.
It was such a breeze.
It's an easy movie to digest.
Bro, I'm out here drinking champagne out of a red Solo cup. Where else is you gonna get this?
Solo, man, for sure. So, with that being said, because I almost lost my point, right? But because bragging about Rebel Moon.
Right.
No. It's not you. It was me. I literally was like, why did I bring that up? Because of Zachary Edward Snyder. He put the battery in our back, right? He knows what butters his bread. He knows this. If he does not appease the fans, he ain't got he has nothing. Who's gonna watch his movies? Who's gonna support him? Who's his base? His base is us, the fandom. So I don't know what David Ayer, if you're listening, I just need you to understand something, man. These studios don't give a fuck about you, bro. They don't. You're just a cog in the machine, man. You're just you want to make art. You want to do something that is everlasting, something that outlives you. They don't give a shit about that. They just want to make money, man. Zack wants to do both. He wants to make something that outlives him, something that has a lasting taste and a lasting legacy, but also makes money. He's a good business guy in that way. He's gone through the bumps and hoops and hurdles. But Zack knows ultimately he can't do either make money or art without appeasing a base. Once he realized he had a fan base that has his back, and in this case, Zack Snyder's Cell movement, he said, I'm going to appease these people because they have my fucking back. And with that comes Rebel Moon's numbers, a kick-ass holiday, all of that. David Ayer's about to release the whatever keeper, and no one's gonna watch it because his fan base hasn't been cultivated. He had us right there.
Bro, wait, look.
Dropped the ball since.
I was just about to click on that. Hold on, look.
Yeah, go for it.
Let me get this super chat real quick. And then I got something to say because Leon's just sparked a thought in my head real quick.
Shout out to Peely.
Right.
Yeah.
I see you, Nessa. Shout out, Nessa.
Thank you for the super chat. SPR Dave. Let me get you this drop real quick.
You hear that, Mr. Anderson? That is the sound of inevitability.
Yes. And shout out to the homie Peely too. Absolutely. Right. But look, Leon brought up a great point because I don't think David Ayer realized that a huge chunk of the overlap of his fan base he shares with Zack Snyder, bro. Like, I love Fury, right? Like, I love Training Day. You know what I'm saying? I love Bright, bro. Like, I watched all that shit, right? But when you get out there and you start, you know what I'm saying, getting to doing that little tap dance. It's like, bro, it makes it hard for me to want to go out there and support the beekeeper, right? Like when you talking like this, bro, and when you move in these trending dates, it makes it hard for me to be like, yo, I want to go out there and go rock with the beekeeper. When everything else that you have been doing up to the point of you doing the little jig, I have been rocking out with, bro. Like we was there supporting all that shit, bro. I own Fury on 4K. Like, what you mean? Great movie. One of Shia LaBeouf's best performances. Right? You got that out of him. Right? But nah, man, like, yo, this is what happens. And it's unfortunate, but as I said before, whether or not he wants his cut out, it makes us no difference. We're gonna keep going forward with this hashtag sell ZSJL to Netflix, hashtag sell Snyderverse to Netflix, which includes the Ayer cut. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel a little down, right? Come on, we literally pop it. Yo, I don't know if y'all saw, but I was literally talking and the bottle popped open while I was speaking. It couldn't even wait till I went and popped it, bro.
I didn't see that. That's awesome.
The bottle wanted to party before you did.
It was ready to
Yo.
Right?
Let's pop off.
Literally while I'm talking, right? So we on that type of time, right? Look, I'm pulling up some more, right? We on that type of time, and they're over there feeling bad, and I'm like, yo, come on over to Zack Snyder sell movement, Joe.
So can one of y'all pull up Peely's tweet that he had said to David Ayer, because there was an exchange that they had that I found interesting, because I'm like, it just kind of shows you an example of like the way he tap dances, yo, because Peely said something that was real, and then David Ayer kind of said something. I think at first he was kind of in agreement, and then he kind of flipped it. I was like, bro, nah, man, like it's like you could tell he does not want to mess up that company man image in that studio, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like Zack, I don't want to say Zack's mastered it. No matter what you think, Zack doesn't give a shit to a degree. Like, he's like, I'm going to just keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's been plenty of times where Zack has just kind of cryptically kept it a buck and just kept it moving. You know? With no harm to his career, save for, you know, motherfuckers want him to just you know, kind of take them down on their own kind of thing. Like, they got to go out of their way, but you can never say like, oh, I found the interview, or I found the tweet, or I found the document where I feel like I could cancel Zack. Nah, man. Nope. You're doing it because you just don't like the guy, and you may not like the imagery in his movies that kind of point to the wink why you don't like him, but he's never said anything that was incredibly egregious. The stuff that made you think.
Facts. Right. Shout out to the homie Sean Franklin for the $1 super chat. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you supporting the platform. Right. We over here rocking out. Matter of fact, let me give you this one real quick, right? This from the homie.
To all my fans around the world, thanks for making Rebel Moon the #1 film on Netflix. Now get ready for part 2, coming April 19th.
Hey, I like that.
You ever notice too the Zack Snyder haters when you like put a pro Zack comment on Twitter? And of course, you know, you got like a bunch of people loving it, and then you got some fool saying something negative, and you look how many followers they have. It's like 5 or 10. So who's the minority here? Who's the minority?
Facts, yo. Hey, yo, Peely, send me that tweet, bro, because I need to see that so I can put it up here, man. I need to see that so I can put it up here. Right, yeah. Nah, Cell is marching on regardless, right? I don't care what David Ayer and none of them say, right? Because look, he ain't gotta want it. Margot Robbie ain't gotta want it. I don't care. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like if we gonna keep going, look, once we get some stuff over there, then we can have that conversation. You know, about like what Netflix is able to procure, right? What WB is willing to give them, right? They can work that out. But in terms of what we're gonna ask for, we're gonna ask for everything that we can get. Like, what you mean? You know? Come on, y'all.
Hey, I feel like me and you had just had this conversation. What this past weekend, didn't?
Yep.
I literally like about how we don't care if we got to drag. Basically, we got to drag this dude across the freaking finish line, man. Like him or not. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not just gonna take it out the conversation because you feel like it. This is what the fans want.
Hey, Dennis said Air remind him of Gunner in the beginning of Rebel Moon. Come on, yo. Come on,
Man,
yo.
that's a great. That's such a good example, bro.
Bruh.
Man.
Don't tell me that he would have. Don't tell me that he would have snitched on Sindri, bro. Come on, man.
Of course he would have. And
Well,
then he would have had to go
actually,
through that journey. And he would
well,
have to
actually,
take that paralyzing weapon.
we do got a surplus, right?
Oh, man. No, exactly. He did not
Oh
mean
my god.
he didn't mean that. He means well. The father means well.
Oh my god. Shout out to Retro Nerd Girl. Retro, you are being added to the raffle. All you guys that become members today, I'm raffling off some Netflix gift cards. Y'all gonna get like a free month of Netflix, you know what I'm saying? So shouts out to you guys. I will be giving away 3 gift cards. So there will be 3 winners. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Shouts out to all y'all. Oh my goodness, this is a great day. He said, let him please. He said, Air want that membership. Oh my God. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. He said, Air want that membership.
Maybe if we work hard enough for them, they'll see how valuable we are.
Right?
Oh,
we could do something that they can't. Yeah,
Right?
appreciate
Yeah.
us.
Farming.
We're being
Like,
valuable.
bro. Hey, what did Cora tell him? That
We're
ship
gonna
does not represent prosperity. Listen, that gold
It's to subjugate.
logo does not
It's to
represent
subjugate.
prosperity. Okay? It
They're gonna
means
light
warn
up your
a
planet,
brother.
man.
We trying to warn a brother.
Yes.
Right?
Oh,
Yo, look, Rock Talks. I'm telling you, right? Because the studio ain't, he ain't threw the towel in for real. Right?
You
I
never
said
know
that
all this
earlier.
crap, man. That's true.
Right?
He's a flip flopper. He might wake up tomorrow and say, "Hey, you know what? Let's keep it going. I just wanted some engagement." Who fucking knows?
Hey. Right?
Yo.
did he have some technical difficulties?
Yeah, I was wondering if
Okay.
I think it's just me and you right now. Sky?
Yeah, he has some tech difficulties.
Yeah.
But
Pop back in.
yeah, man.
Y'all can't hear me?
No, I
You
can hear
couldn't
you
for a
now.
minute.
Yeah.
Couldn't for a minute.
No. I was
It's
just
a
I was just
robot
grabbing
out.
this from the homie.
Okay. Yeah, it was going robotic for a moment.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't catch that. Y'all was saying he wanted engagement when he was talking about hashtag sell or no?
No, I just say maybe he said that stuff about throwing in the towel, wanting some engagement, and then wake up tomorrow and say, "Oh no, I still want to keep going." You never know.
That be their tactics, man.
Yeah, the beekeeper's coming out, right?
Facts. Even Peely
Hey.
said Opo is 100% right. He just wanted some engagement. Facts. Yeah, man. Never take that out of the equation. What were you saying, Scott?
Man.
When you put that up?
No, look. The Peely was cooking and said, "Yeah, best intentions sometimes do yield mixed results." I wouldn't call that a curse. We've been telling WB what we want for years now, even showing that our wants will be successful. Yet they are purposely doing the opposite of everything the fans want. That's their choice. Why? Mm.
Yeah, I want to touch on that briefly because David Ayer called the DCEU experience, basically like a curse. I don't know if you can get to the other parts of that tweet, but anyway, I'll just go off of memory as best I can. He basically was dismissing what happened with the DCEU and Zack's days and his days working with the DCEU. He dismissed it as some sort of mystical, magical curse. I hate that Hollywood speak bullshit where they're trying to like dance around the culprit. The culprit is a suit and a tie. The culprit is a money grubbing, I got to get my bonuses, meddling, interfering with movies, not giving a shit to respect someone's passing family fucking suit. It's not some mystery. It's not some mystical curse. Motherfucker, it's a suit. It's a person. It's if you want to call them that. It's people. Let's stop the bullshit. And he's doing that studio Hollywood speak, trying to make it seem as though it's some mystery, guys, something you can't solve. No, we've been telling you since day one what it is. Studio meddling. So there's David Ayer again with that studio shit. And then Peely kindly checked him on it and elaborated. And I'm glad Peely did that. I appreciate it. I don't know why he chose to reply to Peely. He was respectful. It wasn't David Ayer wasn't being a dick or anything. He was being incredibly respectful. And it was cool that he interacted. And maybe that's the little olive branch. I don't know. Maybe he knew he was talking to someone with sense that was going to give the adequate amount of pushback. I'm an optimist in that way. Like I try to look at it, the strategy. I don't know. Maybe that was his opportunity to say, please, guys, this is your opportunity to speak the truth where I can't. That's how I'll choose to look at it. Maybe David Ayer was giving Peely an alley-oop. Maybe.
Yo, I gotta go look at that because I didn't even know this happened. See what happens when I'm off of Twitter for a couple days, right?
You catch shit way more than I do. I don't know how I caught that. I saw that. I was like, oh shit.
No, this is my first time hearing or seeing like any of this.
So we're gonna have to do we're gonna have to do a deep dive. So go to if you can go to the rest of those tweets, the conversation that started it, and then we can go from there.
Okay. All right. Look, give me 1 second, and I will be back. All right.
For sure. And yeah, I appreciate when Peely, because I barely dip in and out of Twitter myself. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's dope. And I'm like, oh snap. Okay, so David Ayer said something, Peely said something, and then like he reposted Peely and kindly said something, and he tried to use that studio speak to explain away the DCEU situation and make it seem like it's just a curse. And it's like, nah, DCEU ain't cursed. I rebuke that. It's not cursed. Get out of here, bro. It's studios meddling with bullshit because they wanted something a certain way. And then Peely said something to him, and then he reposted. Like Peely did a repost and furthered what he was trying to say. And I like what Peely was saying like the entire time. He was basically Peely was giving him some respectful pushback, which was necessary. It was a good opportunity to do so because it put a lot of eyes on, if there's anybody new out there that doesn't know this stuff, it put a lot of eyes potentially on the truth, which is that it's studio meddling, man. It's not a fucking curse, bro. Like this ain't Scooby-Doo mysteries.
Some magical weird thing that just happens that you can't put your finger on.
Yeah, we're not standing around some fucking guy in a ghost mask snatching and going, it's Mr. Hamada. You meddling kids. You got me again. No, motherfucker. It ain't some little. We know what it is. We know what's up, man. Let's quit playing around. So
I mean, that's always kind of been like the constant struggle. The suit and ties don't get art and creative, but they think they do, and they put in their 2 cents because they think it's going to make more money, right? And
with every major, incredible masterpiece hit from music to movies to poetry to books to whatever, There's always some jackass standing behind the artist going, "This isn't gonna sell. This isn't gonna sell."
Yeah, you're
You
right.
know, like what was it? Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh
They were
yeah,
telling them,
they were terrified that wasn't going to sell because it
right,
was just not normal an opera and a
and that
rock
song,
group that blew it up.
song has
Yeah,
never gone anywhere. It's a hit
it's still
everywhere.
famous today. Yeah, it's still
Yeah,
famous.
you
Or
know.
just like George Lucas and Star Wars, they thought they were going to have a massive flop on their hands.
Yeah, and what's interesting about that is like if George Lucas didn't take the advice of those around him and change and tweak certain things, they might have had a flop. Who knows?
Yeah,
But it damn sure wasn't no suits with any
yeah,
sort of like artistic input. I'm pretty sure, there are suits out there that kind of give a little input here and there. I've heard plenty of stories where like there are excuse me, there are producers that are like, "Oh, did you think of this? Did you think of that? Can you add this? Can you add that?" And it goes towards a greater picture.
the greater
But like,
good of the film. Yeah, but
right.
not trying to change like the whole premise of the film, and
And that is to your point, which is not one damn producer or a suit has ever taken an entire film and just wanted it his fucking way and it's been a hit. Never.
yeah,
Not Kevin Feige, none of them.
it destroys
Not
the
a
soul
one.
of the film.
Absolutely.
It's not what it's meant to be at that point. And and people are, believe it or not, people are pretty smart. They can sniff out, the bullshit. They can like, this ain't making no sense, when you're watching something like that. Where you could just tell something was put in there that wasn't supposed to be there.
Oh, 1000%.
Let me get this stuff up here real
Oh,
quick.
okay. I didn't know if you were coming back.
Man, I wasn't going to stay gone. You know what I'm saying? Okay, wait. You're in great shape. All right. So I think I got the whole interaction. I think I do. Wait. Okay, so yeah, here we go. We got David Ayer saying when answering a fan that said curse or just set up to fail at every point. Ayer says I wouldn't say it was intentional. Right, hold on. Matter of fact, let me move this out the way too. Saying I wouldn't say it was intentional, but there was a doubling down on methodology and unhelpful narratives were embraced as anxiety over the IP built. It became a negative feedback loop that became inescapable. The Batman and the Joker made it through in great shape, or yeah, made it through in great shape. And to which Peely said, "Seems really intentional," you know what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I mean, duh, right? For all
Hold
those
on,
reasons that,
before you move on, I'm not trying to make this stream extremely long. I don't know what anybody's schedule is like. I know we all got work. I just got to touch on this. Okay. He wouldn't say it's intentional. Like, okay, what is it? What does he mean? Like, set up to fail? Okay, I get that. Okay, maybe it wasn't intentional that it was set up to fail. Sure, but I'm not buying this anxiety with an IP bullshit. And that whole the Batman and the Joker analogy, or not analogy, but examples, those are outliers, man. They're unaffected by the DCEU because they're not a part of the DCEU and they didn't get grinded through the same fucking system. The Batman completely avoided most of the same mandates that were given to the DCEU, right? It had mandates for sure, like punch up on action and changing of certain acts. We know that. That was documented by, I think, Mikey Sutton, I think, put that out a couple of times. May he rest in peace. Joker, ain't no way Todd Phillips was letting anybody touch Joker. And as a matter of fact, they weren't even tripping about Joker. They didn't believe in it. So those aren't even good examples. All right, you can keep going. I just wanted to toss those details out there.
right? So yeah, Peely says seems really intentional, right? And Ayer responds, absolutely not. Everyone wanted to succeed and make great movies. Plenty of similar examples in business, finance, government, where the best of intentions yielded mixed results. Echo chambers are disastrous, right? In which Peely went on to not only respond to this tweet here, but he also said, "Hey, Fury is one of my favorite movies, and this is definitely not an echo chamber, bro." You know, but then that's when this
To
response
be
here.
fair, I think David Ayer meant the echo chambers that created, like within the DCEU, like the suits and everybody. I think that's what he meant by echo chambers are disastrous. Like,
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he was talking
yeah,
about us per se or the fans. I think he was talking about like the echo chambers that help to create the problems. I think
yeah.
I don't know. I could be reading that wrong.
I don't know. But look, yeah, I'm not gonna be out here this whole time. On our 1 year anniversary, talking about air, air gave up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Gotcha.
I feel you on that. I definitely want to touch myself. because-
right? Hey, we over here winning, bro. This
This is
damn
the winner's
mood is
circle.
too somber. This mood is way too somber. Like, why is we over here somber, bro? Like, I'm over here like,
No,
yo,
I'm good. And I'm glad you said that too. To wrap up my thoughts on Ayer, I'm gonna just say this: the reason why we're dissecting this is because the release of the Ayer cut under Zack Snyder's Cell movement is still a thing, and it's still
Oh
a
yeah.
possibility. I don't give a fuck
exactly.
what David Ayer said. I don't. That's why we're dissecting it, ladies and gentlemen. So
Facts.
nothing's changed. It's still a part of the Cell Snyderverse to Netflix umbrella of Zack Snyder's Cell movement. So we just chugging right along, people.
We've always been criminals, Alfred. Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed.
Like, yo, what is this? The sky is blue, water is wet, cells still popping, the air cut part of the Snyderverse. Like what? It's just it's the same thing. I don't care what he says, right?
Right.
And hey, maybe when we get this thing over to Netflix one day, he'll shoot us that little reply on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? It'll be like, hey, you know what? All I want is a wink. You know what I'm saying? I just want something. Some little acknowledgement that, hey, y'all did that. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's it.
We're leaving here with
Even
something.
through all this foolishness. Something. Right? Anyway, but look, first topic of the, or what was going to be the first main topic before all this air cut foolishness popped up, right? Is, hey, Zack is winning, y'all. And I was gonna say that like hashtag sale is winning, but it's just so much bigger than that. Like, cause it's not just sale, like it's this just we're all winning right now. Like, I don't know how else to say this, y'all. Like Zack is winning, Rebel Moon is winning, Sale is winning. Like, what's going on? Like, what more? Like, what's up? Like, what more can we ask for, y'all?
I mean, right. If you're a Netflix exec and you see Zack Snyder
Netflix is winning.
#1, getting all this engagement, everybody's watching it, and you literally said, what, a month ago, more Zack Snyder is a good thing. But I mean, what's left that you could bring over here that could really get a lot of engagement to Netflix? What's left? Maybe finishing probably one of the greatest comic book movie arcs that was left on the table. Yeah, so is,
Bro, just think, right? If they didn't know that movie is going to shut shit down, bro, they know now. They know for sure now. Because they like, look, this movie had no like A-list actors. It's an original IP, right? Zack is on like record calling certain cuts of the movie weird and all kind of stuff, right? People was like, man, what is this thing, right? It's a two-parter. Some people are put off by that, right? So there's all these things that would lead to, hey, like this shouldn't be number one globally. You know what I'm saying? Like this shouldn't be the number one global movie, right? And the fact that they're gonna get all this engagement, right, for less than 200 million, that's crazy. That's crazy right there.
Yeah,
Think about that. They getting 4 films, yo, for less than $200 million.
Wow.
They getting toys sold, bro. They getting
That's where the
shirts
money's at.
sold.
Not merch.
Like, yo, y'all tripping if y'all think that Netflix ain't winning. Y'all tripping right now.
It's a fact. Comic books, too. Shirts.
Comic
toys.
books, bro.
It
Right?
just started, too. Can you imagine when part 2 comes out? The hype around that?
Yo, hold on. I'm feeling generous. Let's pull one of these memberships out. All right. We got 3 winners tonight. All you got to do to be part of the raffle is sign up for a membership. Right. The first winner is. We need like a drum roll or something. Yeah, there we go. It is Rock Talks.
Oh, nice.
We got Rock Talks, you know what I'm saying? So Rock Talks, make sure that you DM me and I will get you over that Netflix code, bro, for you to get your free month of Netflix, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the homie Rock Talks.
That's
all
awesome.
right.
If I could clap.
Yes. Yes. Shouts out to the homie. But yeah, man, look, Netflix is getting crazy engagement right now, bro. Like all this engagement on Twitter, right? Like, yo, it's insane for less than 200 million. Right? Like, that's the part that I don't think people are understanding. This is less than 200 million. Yo, this might pay for ZSJL 2 and 3 by himself. Just think about that. Right? They may end up making back on the investment, right? Like, look, because you got to think about this, yo. How many other projects have they spent this much money on that didn't get this amount of engagement?
Very true.
Right? How
true.
many projects have they spent this much money on that didn't sell toys and merch and shit like this? That wasn't staying in the zeitgeist and being talked about. Right?
I was just talking about this with somebody that this is huge for a number of reasons, and you're talking about them right now. The fact that no one knows who these people are, these characters, nothing. This IP is brand new and fresh, and it's being approached as if it has a lengthy history and a mythology that people can dig back, 50 years ago. But it's not. It's something new. So imagine something like, the DC properties that he touched going on Netflix. It's a wrap. It might sink their servers.
For real, bro.
And we've seen what this man can do. What anybody's opinion of the film aside, I'm not saying that like I thought it was bad. I thought it was great, obviously, duh. But I'm just saying you could take a little opinions aside. You see what he can do with volume technology, and what he did with that movie, what he did with Rebel Moon. Like, if he gets Batman, Superman, Wonder on Netflix, bro, do you know how incredible it's gonna be,
dude?
For 165 million.
That's crazy, bro.
Netflix is
That's
already signing the check. They're just waiting for these goofballs to just stop with the BS and just give it over already. Because it's a wrap, bro.
Yeah,
Goodness gracious. This told
they're
us a
playing
lot. What were you
hardball
gonna say?
right now, but whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
It'll get figured out.
Oh, it's gonna get figured out. It's gonna get figured out, right? Man, I just had to touch on this because with everything that's going on right now, y'all, you know that this is a great time, man. Rebel Moon is a success, number one in them. Yo, I was watching that stream from Seal earlier, and dude was like, "It's number one in what way?" He's like, "Oh wait, no," he said, "It's number one in terms of what?" Like, what
Wait,
you
say
mean
it
it's
again.
number one in terms of what? This dude was on Sill's stream in the chat talking about, oh, Rebel Moon is number one in terms of what? It was like, bro, it's number one in terms of like on Netflix engagement, bro. Like number one in the world. What are you talking
Number
about?
one in
Like,
terms of if
Waiting
you
on a
look
check.
down on the ground and stare at the thing
there
beneath
is
your feet,
no film
number
above,
one in the world. The world,
right?
Queen.
Hey, it's just like that Matt Reeves meme, right? With the, hey man, like it's number one, bro, means there's nothing above it,
Right, levels to
right?
it.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Number one regarding what way?
Haters are weird. Like they gotta go out of their way on some weird shit to like try to in terms of what.
Bro, people were saying, oh, those ain't even real numbers. It's like, bro, it came from Netflix, bro. What you talking about, bro? They said it's number one 2 weeks in a row, bro.
I guess like everybody around the world screenshotting their Netflix accounts is I guess that's yeah, those are Netflix numbers, huh?
Yeah.
Netflix
Yep.
did that? Okay. Good lord.
Never set foot on the wrong side of history. Hey, ain't that what Kai said?
Yep.
Never. Yo, but yeah,
Yeah,
I just want to highlight that, right? But look, this this next topic, guys, is a bit of a bit of a subject that I had to talk about, right? But I wanted to call this one like in hindsight, right? I wanted to kind of go over so just like this journey, man, because like this first year has been crazy, y'all, and now that we're here, right? How are you guys feeling, right? Like we're here in this world where Rebel Moon went number one, bro. Right? You know what I'm saying? Being this big global phenomenon, right? And now we're at the state where we're looking back on the last 365 days. How are you guys feeling just about everything that has happened up to this point, y'all?
I'll go first because I know Leon's going to have something awesome to say. So, but for me, dude, this started with an ideal you had, and then an ideal, Leon. I guess we could say sharpen up to cover up the naysayers. Well, what about the haircut and things like that? Well, Snyderverse, that's the haircut. You're covered. Don't worry. He's been covered this whole time, so he will get dragged along, winning. Regardless, it's going to happen for him. He's going to get his cut. So just to see everything that's happened, all the trending, the engagement events, the success of all those, my Wi-Fi going out. Just seeing all that happen. Then what really blew my mind when Mikey told us when we see these DCEU movies starting to pop up on Netflix, that's when you'll know the ball is really rolling. And dude, it's like, oh my, it happened, dude. They showed up on Netflix. It showed up on Netflix. That, Sky and everyone was kind of on to the whole thing with the Justice League animated right off the bat. Like, this means something, them just getting all this Justice League animated television shows. And I thought to myself, yeah, there is something to that. But for me, like the thing that like, even though I believe in this movement, but the thing that really like just cemented it, like the pillar, the first like major pillar was the DCEU movies are on Netflix now. I mean, that looks like to me they want to be the home of this universe that still needs a story to be told. Oh, what a coincidence! And the guy who started it and has the main films, the Justice League characters, he works there, and he just had the #1 movie on Netflix for 2 weeks in a row, and probably still going at this point. So, shout out to you two for coming up with this and carrying it this far, and look where it's gotten. It's amazing. This stuff, it just doesn't happen, dude. It's one of those things that it's in a unique event. Now, this I will say is kind of magical, how this fell into place. But let's not be silly too. There's money to be made.
Oh yeah.
And that's the main thing to the suits and ties. And the money will be made when this happens easily. Everyone should be happy. That's all I got to say.
Oh man, shout out to you, bro. Thank you for those kind words, man. You already know, much appreciated, big dog. And the homie Leon, I'll let you go next. Past 365, like in hindsight, how is it looking to you now? All the ups and downs and trials and tribulations and all that stuff. And now that we're in a world where we can be a bit more at ease, knowing that Rebel Moon is #1 twice in the row, 2 weeks on Netflix, and now we just trying to go for that 3-peat. You know what I'm saying? But we absolutely know that this movie was a smash hit now. So, yeah, how does this last year feel for you, bro?
Yeah, it's been great. It's been one hell of a ride. I think a lot of the major hoops and hurdles have already been obliterated. We went from the incredible genius idea itself. That just made me think of that line from Rebel Moon. He said, "The genius." Battlefield General. I can't remember how you said it. I'm so terrible at remembering the line. You remember the line?
Wait, I couldn't hear what you said because I was reading a comment and I kind of got sidetracked because I'm a cook on this comment. But what were you saying?
Well, he said the genius Battlefield General. What did he say? What was the line?
The genius Battlefield Commander General Titus.
Yeah. That's how I felt about the idea. Hashtag sells USJ on Netflix, man. Genius idea, and it just made it even. It sparked my brain into going into like high gear real quick. When you have an idea that's so ironclad, it just makes my job easier. My contribution. So we went from the idea to the refinement. Me helping and everybody behind the scenes. Cool table. We had the Zack acknowledging us all over the place, giving us likes on Vero and repost, and Joe Manganiello giving us the prayer hands, and Wayne T. Card giving us our logo, and Wayne T. Card giving us our first big, like, real major shout outs via our tweets, AA, the Full Circle Syndicate, and just so many different things. And we were always like, all right, we really have to stay focused on what we're doing and not be caught up in how to, we can't get caught up in like the things that like the studio and the blah, 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 blah. All we got to do is stay the course because everything will just kind of happen on its own. And it did. Like we went to full circle, walking into full circle, thinking that this was going to be the last time that Zack was going to be speaking about DC, and he was going to tell us goodbye. And then Zack asked, or Sky asked the question of all questions to Zack, and then Zack said, "Hell yeah, I want to come back," essentially, and that was great. And then we walked out of that with our heads held high, high hopes. It reinvigorated Zack Snyder sub movement, and then we had that individual give up. That was kind of a blow, just from within, not necessarily to the movement at all, but just a blow to us. Move past that, a lot of separation happened, a lot of getting away from nonsense, but it didn't cause any hurt or harm to the movement. We quickly started doing engagements that was crazy, that were great with cartoons and serial, and engaging with Netflix and their content. That was a great idea. Inspired by something you said, Necron.
We need
then,
some
absolutely
event. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then somewhere in there,
fucking Necron goes, "Yo, Justice League is about to be on thing. Like, why don't we do like a watch along the Justice League?" And I was like, "Yo." I was like, "Yo, we about to call that an engagement event."
I said something too, like, I'm gonna get some cereal and watch that, man.
yeah,
Bro, it was something. It was something. It was
like
something, bro.
talking about
It
cereal
was something, bro.
And then you were
Something.
like, cartoons and cereal on the flyer. I was like,
Engagement event.
Another thing,
Facts,
that,
bro.
when you had when you set up the T-shirt, the GoFundMe with the not the GoFundMe, the freaking Ink to the People with the T-shirt,
People,
and you
yes.
got a hold of Wes. That was like one of Zack's biggest connects is Wes, man, and we got to meet him in full circle. Like that was insane.
That was like one of our early in
early on.
things. Yeah.
Hey, I just felt a chill, right? Because it just got a whole lot cooler in here. Because now the cool table is in the building.
Hey. Yo, what's good, fam? Hey,
Yo, what's going on?
well, I came in the perfect time. I remember the point of the whole cartoons and serial formation, and like how everyone kind of contributed to that. Because I was actually the one who came up with the name because I thought of the Kendrick Lamar song instantly. I was like,
oh yeah, oh facts, yeah.
Remember I was sending that to you?
Cartoons in series. Yeah, he sent me the video, and I was like, bro, I fucking know that song. Like, don't you dare.
I was like, that's why I said it. That's why I said it to you. I was like, bro, we have to do it just because of Kendrick, dude. What's good, chat? What's good, everybody?
That is what happened. That is what happened. Facts.
We all contributed in a way with cartoons and cereal, and how big that's become, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't mean to cut you off, Leon.
Which it will be back this Saturday. We had to take a break for all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? But we will be back finishing up Ultraman this Saturday. Don't trip. Right. Hey, I'm about to drink this whole bottle of champagne tonight. See, that's what type of time we on, right?
Yeah.
Because look, while it was a eulogy over on the other side where people was talking about release certain cuts, we over here celebrating, and I think it's a beautiful thing.
Facts.
As we should, man. As we should.
Right.
Look how far we've come in a year, dog.
Right. What were you saying, Bill Leon? You can go ahead and finish up your point.
Oh yeah, just going through the whole thing, man. Like the biggest hurdles were already obliterated, like along the way, slowly but surely. And we stuck to our plan and our guns, which was to not ever be worried about all that stuff. Like we didn't worry about having a conversation with Warner Brothers and begging them for shit. We didn't worry about begging Netflix for anything. We showed Netflix engagement. We showed Netflix that we're a fan base who wants it.
That's how it goes. Yeah.
We gave them the idea. We gave them the refined messaging. We band together to do trending. We had fun there along the way. And it was very grassroots, incredibly grassroots.
That's why we got that certain segment. You know what I'm saying? That certain segment. Hey, that was y'all.
It's crazy because it's like it put us in a corner because the idea was so perfect. It was almost too perfect. The refinement was too perfect. We said Netflix in the freaking hashtags. So you can't if you're a Zack Snyder, especially if you're a David Ayer, I almost said something, but if you're a Zack Snyder, you can't really say Netflix, right? So like you're stuck with this winking, nudging, right? So we had to wait. This had to be as organic as it was, right? And then Zack doubles down. But I'm getting ahead of myself because Scott Stuber, shout out to you, brother. Shout out to Scott Stuber. That brother came through and was like, oh, I just saw that.
I was like, nobody
important.
Nobody important. Nobody
I was like, what made officers do that? Oh man. I just look because I got the stream up on the TV and I got like
I was like, no.
in the back on my computer. I saw the comment on the TV.
Nobody important, bro.
The stream is.
They thought they was. They sure thought they was though. Woo-wee. They thought they was the heart and soul. You know what I'm saying? They thought they was the heartbeat.
Yeah, I'm glad you reacted. I was like, what's the reaction to the TV? I was like, oh shit. Yeah, a nobody.
You gotta go back and watch that part, bro.
I'm glad that I was muted, bro. You would have heard me screaming.
To answer that question.
Because Austin saw what I did, right? He was like,
yeah.
It was facts, bro. Yeah. Oh my god.
But yeah, we answered the question. It was nobody. You're right. They thought there was somebody. But they can't fuck with this thing of ours. They can't. But anyway.
They can't mess with the Jedi Mafia, right? Yo, that's what the members said. Yo, this is the Jedi Mafia. Yo, it's we Mafia members. Yo, we rebels. Right? This is what's like we go against the grain, yo. We get it done though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
No need to be
we get it done though.
Or studio gophers, you know what I'm saying? Like we does it our way.
Right.
Studio gophers.
We don't need no permission.
Yeah, nah.
Seriously, studio gophers.
Pull it
they be like, yo, go for this, go for that. You know what I'm saying? Like they just go for anything, right?
Exactly.
We don't change trending dates.
Bro, pull it up on
locked
Full
in.
Circle when they told us we couldn't do it. Pull it up on Rebel Moon. What's next, bro?
Yeah, they said we couldn't go to Full Circle. Damn, you right. Yo, look. But I'm feeling generous.
Too. Remember that?
They said we couldn't go to see Rebel Moon either. Oh yeah, it was like, yo. No premiere tickets. I'm like, yo, all right, cool. But
didn't we do a red carpet event from the Rebel Moon
did.
premiere?
That was so professional.
Hey, I just showed the picture earlier, bro. Look, but you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm about to raffle off the second winner of the giveaway of the Netflix card. All right. Okay, I got it. Let's see who it is. It is Music City Soul.
Oh, nice.
Is the winner of the second Netflix card. So we got Rock Talks and we got Music City Soul as the two winners. We got one more going out. Stay tuned for the last winner from the memberships. Shouts out to all of you guys though. But yeah, Leon, it's been quite the journey, bro. You already know. I'm gonna give my take in 1 second. But since the homie Austin is here now, I want to get his thoughts too. Just first, if you could open up, just quick opening salvo. I'm not sure if you heard about the Ayer cut situation, but try to sum it up in like less than 30 seconds because I'm like, yo, we already gave that situation way too much airtime anyway. But what was your thoughts on the haircut situation? And then you can go into the hindsight of hashtag sell as we revisit this thing 1 year later.
Was Leon done? By the way,
I think he was, right?
Nah. I said I was.
Oh
going
my
around.
God. Come on, man. My bad, bro. Leon, go ahead, bro. Finish your point. You already know me. Look.
Leon getting interrupted.
I'm getting spicy today, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm right here with Leon, bro. I'm right here with Leon.
Hey, y'all make sure to keep your boy in check. You know what I'm saying? Leon, go ahead and finish your point, bro. My apologies,
Oh,
sir.
you good? I appreciate y'all. Hey, thank you, Austin.
Got you.
Nah, I was just
Yeah, because look, he wasn't gonna say nothing either. He was just gonna let me do
He
that
wasn't.
shit.
He was gonna let it rock. I
Right?
know he was. That's why I had to
really
say
was,
something.
too.
I had to say something.
I really was. I was like, I'm good.
Yeah,
I talk it up
go
anyway.
ahead.
Nah, the real. I was getting to this right was that at the end of it, like the important message was this. At the end of the day, like the biggest things that we needed happened toward the end of the year last year. Like the biggest things that we needed, and it was things that like we never even discussed as concerns of ours. Like I don't ever remember none of us, any of us having a conversation and going, we really need Netflix to say something. We really need this. None of that. I think we were talking about Rebel Moon being a success. That's it. We need a Rebel Moon to be a success. Other than that, like we didn't expect Scott Stuber to come out of nowhere and say something. We didn't expect
Right?
Zack to come down. You know what I'm saying? Like all these crazy.
We never said. That's a great point, bro. We never said that. We never spoke on sale having to be like announced or anything or any kind of whatever leading into Rebel Moon. It was 100% on Rebel Moon. Us just focus on making that as big as possible.
And it was quite the opposite. That's why I was illustrating what I was illustrating. We've always preached like we're just going to keep doing what we do, and whatever they're doing behind the scenes is whatever they do behind the scenes. So this whole year was crazy how it just kind of slowly and organically things fell into place in ways that it made sense that they occurred. Like that's kind of my point. Like Zack saying what he said at Full Circle was amazing, thanks to Sky asking the question, and then us coming out of there with all this information, all this hope, and then Scott Stuber like on the cusp of the premiere, which is smart on his part. He spoke to us before Rebel Moon came out. Like he's letting everybody know, if you rock with me, I will rock with you. The more Zack, the better. Like if he's not dumb, he knew he put a battery in our back doing that. So we're gonna make sure Rebel Moon's on the map. Scott Stuber shouted us out, specifically the Zack Snyder Cell movement. He didn't say nothing about, the whole fandom, and I'm not trying to diminish everybody else. I'm just saying, like, he literally was talking about hashtag Cell. That's verbatim. And then Zack doubles down again.
Man, who else was he talking about, Leon? Right? He said a certain segment of the Zack Snyder fandom that wants you guys to purchase the rights and continue.
Yep.
Who else is that, Leon?
There's only one, and that is Zachary Edward Snyder's Cell movement. Zack Snyder Cell movement, man. ZSSM, man. That's it. There's only one. And then you can tell Zack had been given the green light to just continue talking, because up to that point he's just been super cryptic before Full Circle, and he's been cryptic since. And then when Scott Stuber came out, he's like, yes, the guy who did the Spanish speaking interview, he doubled down, and then he tripled down again when he was on the red carpet talking to the guy from Variety, I believe. I think it's from Variety. And the guy asked him, would you come back to DC? And he's like, yes, of course. Never say never. And with a big old smile on his face. Big old smile, bro. Like, that was amazing. And then the biggest thing we needed which was the one thing we kept preaching at y'all. If we were preaching anything besides ROE, we were preaching, you better get Rebel Moon over that hill. And we did. So shout out to all y'all. This year was amazing. Rebel Moon was #1 with a bullet. It was beautiful, bro. You rebels, you did what you had to do. Zack Snyder self movement, man. That's pretty much all I gotta say. It's been beautiful. This couldn't have been done any better, I don't think, man. And shout out to everybody on this panel for all the contributions, because you gentlemen, none of this is possible without y'all. You already know. And everybody in the chat. That's all I got, man.
For sure. Man, look, I appreciate you, big dog. You already know, man. You already know it's all love and admiration, man. And respect over on this side, and appreciation for what you do and for what you've done and for what you're going to continue to do into the future. Because I already know it's up, bro. For sure.
My favorite alcohol is champagne, bro. He already know.
Oh yeah.
When I was out there in Cali, I was like, bro, I was like,
man,
people always
drink
champagne because life is a celebration, baby.
Yo, drinking champagne in the jacuzzi, schooling motherfuckers on Zack Snyder's shit.
Yeah, man.
That is exactly what happened, bro. That is exactly what we had.
That was a dope night too, man. Cool.
Schooling motherfuckers on Zack Snyder, bro.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk. And I actually ran into those neighbors later, and they watched Rebel Moon, and they loved it.
No,
came back and loved it.
That's what
loved it, bro. Fact. So yeah. You already know, big dog. Austin, now that it is your turn, because he's definitely done this time, bro. Can you please sum up in about 30 seconds your thoughts on David Ayer, and you can cook for as long as you want to about sales, because that's why we're here, not talking about David Ayer giving up on the haircut. You know, let me go back on mute because I'm about to get in trouble.
This guy is saucy.
Bro, I'm glad that we waited for you to finish, because you're just saying that about Zack at the red carpet saying never say never about coming back to DC, and then what do we have David Ayer doing here? Throwing in the towel. But I think our assumptions about David Ayer. You like that?
Right? That was going awesome.
It was. It was.
Yeah. Yo, I'm sorry.
I wasn't
I had to let y'all know. That's it. I couldn't let that slide.
Just say it, bro.
Ooh, shit. All right. Go ahead, bro. I'm gonna go back on mute.
Nah, thanks. So that's my comment on that, man. It's just like it sucks that he's saying that, but I just think what we thought before about David Ayer and him kind of like falling under the company line with WB to just save his career, or to like have other movies with WB potentially in the future. Like, I don't think he cares about DC. It's just like making movies in general. Like, he's not trying to get on the Zack Snyder blacklist like Snyder is. So he has to do this. But that's the thing. We maybe expect other directors to act like Zack, but that's why Zack has the feverish fandom that he does, and it like has us all encapsulated like we are in a community all the time. No other director's done this for us. I mean, even like as great as Nolan and as great as Tarantino are, like we don't see fan groups like they have with ours, or they don't go through the things that we've gone through and stick together too. It's like on the other side of that. So it's like it's a huge testament to Zack Snyder again. Like that's how I take it. Other things that happen with other people, I'm like, whoa, it's funny that on the other side of this other person was able to just completely buy into their own shit. It's just like, it's not about what the studio wants to do. It's about what you want to do as a director. We've seen that that's the case. It's, like as much as you want to bow down to the studio gods. What are you about to say, Negron?
No, I hit my cast.
Oh,
On
I thought you were getting ready to say something.
No.
He like,
You're about to come in and drop some knowledge.
Not right at the moment, bro.
Yeah, but that's how I take it though. From when seeing these comments, I'm like, yep, that's why Zack Snyder's our dude, because he doesn't bow down to the man. And that's why we enjoy it. And that's his stories that he tells. It's the same thing. It's like not bowing down to the man, but also in that there's consequences, right? Like you gotta face the consequences too. Like, spoiler if you haven't seen Rebel Moon, if you haven't, go watch it. What the hell are you doing here? But when Blood Axe, as far as we know, dies, but like that's a consequence, but also didn't let the man tell him what to do. Like when fucked up that huge ship, which I think is one of a dreadnought. So that's just like part of the thing, though. It's part of life. There's always going to be consequences. There's always going to be a circle of life, and you can't shy away from that. But also, you should fight for life. Like if you really care about that movie as much as you say you do, and you think that you were done wrongly as much as you say you were, like you should be fighting for it, and or at least like shut the fuck up and just do what you want to do. And if people ask you about it, take a page out of other people's books. That's the one thing I don't get. As a sports fan, it's very easy to like see lineage of players and like where they get their styles from. It's the easiest thing to learn in too. Like, oh, I'm gonna pick up this guy's style. This guy is part of his game. This guy is part of his game. Like, why don't these craftsmen do the same thing? And Zack talks about it openly, where he gets all of his influences from. But like, you can still in this day and age take a page out of other people's books, and David Ayer should be doing that with this cut. Like, oh man, like how did Zack get it released? And like he never shit on the fucking movement or his fans or the hope of it, or like never said that it's never gonna. He never said it's never gonna. Can you imagine Zack said, oh man, it's a no way it's gonna happen. Like what?
I moved on.
Right, like
he said, I'm glad it's not coming out or whatever.
Yeah,
whatever you said, bro. I'm like, bro, all right,
yeah, exactly. And like, so it is what it is. That's longer than 30 seconds, but that's my take on David Ayer. It's like it just makes me.
Oh, we got FA as a member too. Hold up, let me put FA in the running as well. FA, you are being entered into a raffle to win a free month of Netflix.
That's
you know what I'm saying? So let me add you in here as well. We got one more going out for this stream. So yes, go ahead, Austin.
Shout out to I always call him Efi. I don't know if it's probably FAO. I always say his name wrong. But he's been around for a long time, so shout out for becoming a member. I with David Ayer's comments would just make me like revere Zack Snyder even more. That's kind of what I do. I don't like to dwell on the negatives. I always turn it around to a positive, whatever I can, whatever the story is. So I with seeing that, I'm like, man, Zack Snyder is really our guy. And with this, your idea that you had, the fact that it's the anniversary of it, like it's huge, man. It's huge that we're a year later, and I can look at my Netflix right now, and unfortunately, I didn't see Rebel Moon in my top 10 right now, so I have it on. My Rebel Moon is on my Netflix right now, but that's because the DC movies, a couple new DC movies got put on and added on Netflix, and they bumped it out. Justice League is in the top 10 right now. Obviously, we want Zack Snyder's Justice League on there. Aquaman is also in there. And I think Meg too. So it's just funny to see, like, Netflix obviously has to see the engagement for past IPs and how it is going to be profitable for them to license these things, and the engagement that it brings to their platform. Because as you can see, every time the new DC movie comes out, it debuts in the top 10 every time on Netflix, even though these things are like years What was that?
I said, yeah, Elvis dropped too. So
Right. Oh, that's in the
bunch
top
of,
10 as
a bunch
well.
of big hits came through. Like
Those are all
after
WB
the
movies.
holidays. Yeah.
Those are all WB movies, by the way. So it's like it's huge that's a thing and that's on Netflix. So that's what I mean. They got to be able to see the engagement for that. And they saw the engagement first and foremost when switch tactics to the direct engagement events, because I also everyone kind of has this notion of eventually you're like, man, fuck Twitter, dude. Like this isn't this
Right.
isn't. And the fact that we took our engagement and that was your idea to take it to Netflix, just like move it towards Netflix in a social space. But then when you're like, dude, we should really like take it directly to Netflix, and we had the cartoons and serial idea that came along with that, like how big and monumental that must have been for Netflix as well, because they obviously saw the shift in that. Like we're not just talking. That's what I always hate about it.
Pause.
What?
Pause. Remember when you got the shout
Right.
out from the Blood of Zeus creators on Netflix?
Right.
Oh, right. And they like
So they watch it, dude.
yeah.
And
October.
real quick, before you finish, Austin, I want to bring our next guest up because we got another guest to stop him through. Right, we got the one and only Mama Bear Art Dog in the building.
Mama
Much
Bear.
love, Mama Bear. Right.
Merry New Year's,
Thank
boys.
Thank you for stopping through, Mama. Hey, Merry New Year! Right,
Merry
that
New
is from from Trading Places. You know what I'm saying? But yo, Austin, go ahead and finish, and then we'll get Mama Bear in here.
You got a super
yeah.
chat before I start off again. Get that super chat.
Oh my God. We got the homie Mr. Nobody in the building. Hey, this is a real sleeper right here. As they say, yo, 1 year anniversary is crazy.
Hey.
Congratulations, Skywalker. The Jedi is always a wonderful time when you're streaming 100. Hey, shouts out to the homie, Mr. Nobody. It's much appreciated, bro. You already know what it is.
Is that the Mr. Nobody that I talked to?
Yeah.
Hey.
That's mine too.
Shout
you know
out.
what I'm saying? Yeah, right.
Shout out.
He came through on the witching hour with a super chat one day, Mr.
That's
Nobody.
Hey,
sick.
what? Oh,
Yeah.
hey, that's crazy. I ain't even know that, bro. I ain't even know that.
He did. I was like,
Shout out.
hey,
Real sleeper.
Nah.
A real sleeper. You're right.
That's the bro in real life. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Hold up. Let me hit you with this with this drop real quick. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. This is my favorite.
Real quick, Zack.
Shout out.
Last question is, I want to ask you not about the legalities or like the probabilities or anything like that, but can you just speak to the resolve of your fan base that now that we're trying to get this thing sold to a third party?
The fan base has consistently been amazing and consistently, look, regardless of what I think, the fan base has their own ideas and they seem to win.
Hey.
So glad I put
Shout out to the homie. Right? Hilarious, bro. But go ahead and finish the Austin.
Oh yeah, and I think I was around like the cartoons and serial part of it, but that part of the like bringing the direct engagement to me, I'm very like logical driven mind, so and effectiveness is like that's why I love what we do is like how effective we are. Like you should see me zoom around my house, man. It's like just everything's got to be in the place, and like if you're in the way, you're in the way. So I love the fact that like, oh yeah, dude, let's take it off. Like, what are we doing on Twitter anyways? Like, just for data, like Netflix really has a way to engage with them online. Like, just go to their platform. It's super easy. Like, we don't have to go anywhere physically to engage with Netflix. We don't have to go to the movie theater and pay for gas and possibly pay for parking, and then obviously you pay for your ticket, but then you're gonna maybe pay for snacks in there, and go in there and watch the movie, and you have to go back home. Like all that is just taken back away. You don't need any of that to engage with a movie or engage with content as you would with WB, or like go to the store and go buy like the actual physical copy of it, which we would love to have for Rebel Moon, and I'm sure we will have once it's part 1 and part 2 are out. I'm sure they'll go ahead and put it out.
Oh my god, those director's cuts, bro!
Yeah.
I'm gonna need those in 4K.
Right.
I need those. Bro.
I'm sure they'll have a bundle set.
I need those,
like
bro.
Christmas
Like,
next year.
Come on, man.
I'm sure they will.
Come on, Scott. Come on, Scott.
I'm sure
You know what I'm saying? Like you can drop that on 4K for the boy.
I know that Stone Quarry is definitely talking to them. They got to be about that, bro, because Stone Quarry is in all the talk.
Steelbook, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I need it, bro. I crave it.
With a
I'm
Banu
like
on
the
the
Vince McMahon meme right now.
Yeah.
Yo, I would wait until like it got to my house. Like, yo, if they like gave me a choice, you know what I'm saying? I would pay for it to just get it to my house straight, and that would be the first way that I would watch it anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To keep it a buck. But y'all know we're gonna do that Netflix watch along though. 100%. Y'all know first day, as soon as it go live. Man, we here. But I'm sorry, because I'm getting kind of spicy. Let me let you finish, bro.
Nah, you're good. You're good. It's the champagne. You gotta let it flow, bro. Let it
Champagne and campaigning.
But Havoc led me right into my next point, which is the fact that we did so much as a fandom, like as small as you want to call us or think it is, like we really did a crap ton this year, and it made mountains move on their platform. They saw everything that we did online and then on Netflix, and like what was our mission, why were we doing what we were doing. We were very clear what we wanted, and as Sin Havoc said, Netflix now they're gonna like boast about the engagement they get. They're gonna have engagement conferences twice a year.
That's great.
That's something that was just announced and just started this year.
Wait, hold up. Is it confirmed that Netflix is having 2 engagement events per year?
Yeah, they are. Straight up. That's what they're calling it. Engagement event.
Bro,
they need to hire engagement experts. What are they doing?
I know.
People can miss me with acting like that didn't start with Zack Snyder's Cell movement, bro. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
It's all because of it. All because of it.
I don't
dude.
want to hear it, bro.
It was funny too because when we started the JL watch-alongs, we were like, "Fuck, what are we gonna do after this?" And they added the Batman. We're like, "Fuck, what are we gonna do after this?" And we kind of like stumbled for a couple weeks, and I was literally like, "Come on, Netflix, give us something." And we didn't know, but they were like, "Hold on, hold the line." We're like, "All right,
hold the line." Exactly.
Blood of Zeus, like, all right, we'll do whatever we gotta do. Like Scott Pilgrim, and
we'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. And then literally they're like, "This is why we were having you guys hold." Boom, DCEU. We were like, "Oh, what the fuck!" Like everyone the whole year was like, "Oh yeah, just do animated. They seem to like your animated stuff. They seem to like that. Maybe you guys can get cartoons." They're like, "Nah, we want live action," and they know we want live action. And there was a whole narrative around that, like, "Well, maybe we can get it in animated." And they were like, "Nah, boom, live action. Fuck all that animated nonsense." So I love it. They're showing exactly as we take all the tea leaves with Zack. And we're able to get the narrative. We don't need things spelled out for us. We did the same thing with Netflix and all their business moves this year. It's very obvious, and isn't it so nice to like support a company that actually is making sound financial decisions and things that make sense?
Oh
like
my goodness.
all the things that we were talking about the last couple of years with like, "Oh yeah, WB's gonna do this because this makes sense, this makes sense, this makes sense," and then they just like do a pull of 180. Like Netflix ain't gonna do that because they don't have any like shareholders like that they have to impress or need any bonuses. Like Netflix is doing just fine, and they have their own subscription base that's paying all their bonuses as much as they need.
Yeah.
And as you said earlier, you guys said earlier, think about all of the other projects that they spent so much more money on and are not
Oh
getting
my goodness.
half amount of the engagement or
Mhm.
money and revenue just off of subscriptions. But on top
Mind
of that,
share, bro.
right?
Where's the mind share? Where's the merchandising?
I want to.
Where's the Red Notice merchandising? That's what I want to know. Where's the Red Notice t-shirts? Where's the Red Notice toys? Where they at?
Was the
Where's the Red
advertisement for
Notice
Extraction?
weather stuff? Right? Where is it?
Right.
Where's the Knives Out merchandise? Where's the shirts? Where's the toys?
Yo,
Where is it?
on top of
I'm
that
gonna tell
though,
y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all this real quick. Also, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I might know somebody that may be able to get us some numbers in regards to certain things. In regards to, I'll tell y'all later. But I just remembered that I literally had a conversation with somebody New Year's Eve. So I'm gonna see what's good with some. I was like, how did I stumble upon this?
yes,
So anyway, do your thing. Do your thing.
serendipity, my friend. Just
For
as
real, bro.
just as you needed it.
Right?
That's 4 cups in the
I'm at the
bottle.
bottom of the bottle, bro. I'm at the bottom with it, bro.
That's hilarious. But yeah, man, it's just like Netflix is way easier. Just way. It's a sound financial decision. I think it's a American-based company is the one of the things that I think is why it's done so well too. It's like not that it's like they're worldwide. We know that, right? But like that's where they started, and that's where they kind of had their idea. Netflix in Canada. Shout out to Canada.
Right?
But like they've really grown, and they haven't shied away from taking leaps and taking risks, as it were. And they also if those things don't work, they don't have a problem cutting it off. But they knew what they were getting with Rebel Moon, and this ain't gonna get cut off.
No.
It's just the beginning of a grand universe, a grand world, and I think we can. I think, and it's on the horizon where we get the finish and the conclusion of a DC story, and then we're able to really dissect and go through that universe like we've always wanted to, and Netflix can give us the conclusion of one universe, and we can transition right on to Rebel Moon universe and not even give a shit about the DCU, because that's one thing that that's the missed opportunity that WB had, is they could have ingratiated all of our Snyder fans by giving us the finality of
They
that.
could have had Rebel Moon, bro. They could have had Rebel Moon, bro.
Facts, all that.
Right? But
So
they chose.
I'm glad you said that because they keep talking about how this was a
They chose poorly.
y'all remember that, right? It was a Star Wars pitch, and it's like not only that, but it was also shopped to Warner Brothers. Like
It
y'all
shopped
keep skipping that
everywhere.
part.
Yeah, it was a
Yep.
game at one point. It
Mhm.
was everything. It wasn't just a Star Wars, but that's where it started. That was the idea began. And I'm pretty sure he did. If I'm not wrong, he actually pitched it to Lucas Films. It wasn't to Disney. It was back in the day,
way back, before
Yeah.
Disney even owned them. Yeah.
So before he had
Yeah,
any
it was in
pedigree.
2012, did he say? Or
Was it?
2010? It
That
was
must have
either
been
one or two. It was either 2012 or 2010. One of the two.
That would be right before Lucasfilm joined Disney.
Yeah. I think it was right before.
Hilarious.
But
So,
it's
just hilarious the narratives that are out there, obviously, but that never mattered. Those narratives never mattered to us. We just pick them apart and then move on, as we always do. And I think everything that was said this year has been picked apart, and we've moved on, and we keep on forging ahead for what's to come. Do you not see what's on Netflix? And they could have put all of the DCEU on at once, but they staggered it out because they know how to really drive out the engagement and keep us going and egg us on to the finality of this thing. So shout out to Netflix, shout out to Sky having this idea. Shout out to, first and foremost, but guess that's again the thing to begin my whole point with David Ayer, and why that just gave me another reason to revere Zack more. We think about it we give Scott the credit for taking it to Netflix, but who took it to Netflix first, bro? Zack Snyder.
How much you want to bet Netflix is going to give Aquaman 2 some more life at the theater because it's on Netflix now?
Right.
I bet it does. I bet
it might. And that's
sell some more tickets for it because it's on.
If we want to give credit where it's due, David Zaslav did say he's trying to, bring more value to the DC universe. It's like, if you can get your stuff seen in front of the most eyes, they know numbers, bro. They're not stupid. There's no way that you're gonna like having it on Max doesn't do shit compared to having it on Netflix. You know what I'm saying?
Max is not Netflix, not even close.
Just think about that. David Zaslav said he wants to bring more value to the DC brand. Netflix, Scott Stuber said the more Zack we have, the better we are. Mm-hmm. You match those two things together, hand in hand.
Giving access to a wider audience than Max has would definitely bring more value to the brand.
Way bigger. Just Netflix has been there now and has their setup, their servers, all like we thought like Rebel, we were gonna crash the shit with Rebel Moon, bro. Like Netflix was like, try us, dude. Like, we're fucking ready. We hope you crash the servers because they've been doing this shit forever. Like, we're not no rinky dink Max setup where they don't have this shit fully fledged out. Like
they got live streams.
Yeah, dude. They have
live stream some shit. So
on Netflix, absolutely. And that's where we're headed with this. Is like I think Netflix is ready for us to help bring them to the next like stage of their platform, which is like that live engagement. Like imagine a live Zack Snyder stream on Netflix's platform. They're not just gonna have us there. You're gonna have Brazil there. You're gonna have the UK there. You're gonna have the Philippines there. Like you're gonna have everybody in that chat. It's gonna go crazy. That's
the world.
Really that's the servers. Yeah, a worldwide stream.
You know who is gonna be more of in there than anybody? Betas. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be the guy.
Yeah, Frax.
I wanted to go ahead and wrap up though, so we can get Mama Bear in here though.
Yeah, and I'm gonna wrap up, and I'm glad you gave me this time because I need to bow out anyways. It's my bedtime, so Mama Bear is gonna take my spot here. But yeah, I just wanted to say like we've had a great first year of engagement, and I'm glad it's where I got engaged this year, which is hilarious. The first year of engagement, ironic.
Congratulations.
So thank you, and everything that we do, together is like a part of this community. But I wanted to give everyone on this panel credit for everything that they do, and thank you guys for having me be a part of this because we wouldn't be here without the 4 of us, the 5 of us from Mama Bear's help as well, and everyone in the chat obviously who comes to the streams and engages with us. Like if it was just us 4, us 4 could take on the world, but having an army with us, it really it does numbers as we see. So shout out to everyone in this movement. Shout out to you boys, and let's keep it going.
Before you go, Austin, I might as well raffle off the last winner because you're in this, right?
I might win. I was feeling you call my name one of these times.
Okay, so we are about to raffle off the last winner of the Netflix gift card. Okay, we had 3 to give out. This is number 3. The first winner was Rock Talks. The second winner was Music City Soul. And I'm about to pick this one right here.
Thanks, by the way, chat. Appreciate y'all.
Mm-hmm.
The winner is
here my desk or not.
Oh my god. Is
it?
Fucking awesome.
Is it? That's crazy.
Yo, that's fucking funny, yo. Oh my god. Yo, that's funny, man.
Yo,
we got Rock Talks, Austin, and City Soul.
Go ahead, pick another name, bro. Go ahead and pick another name. I got Netflix. Okay. Give it away to the community, bro. I don't need.
Okay, Austin is giving his up. Okay, fine.
Give it away live here in the chat.
Going back.
I'll take the W. I'll take the W though.
I'm going back.
Called it.
I'm going back. Okay, that is fucking hilarious. That is hilarious. The winner is Sin Havoc.
Hey,
Sin Havoc. Sin Havoc. Yep, Sin Havoc.
Deservedly
Sin Havoc
so.
is the winner. Yes. So we got Rock Talks, Music City Soul, and Sin Havoc. You guys DM me. You will each get your Netflix code for your month. They're like it's like $20 on there. So
Mm-hmm.
ain't no Netflix more than $20, right? Shouldn't be.
Nah. That's like
Yeah.
I think that's the top
primo.
tier. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
no
like
ads or nothing.
primo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there y'all go. 20 each on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? From your boy Sky.
There you go.
Right. So
Shout
y'all hit
out.
me up on Twitter. And yep, I will shoot y'all those codes. And thank you for stopping through, Austin.
Thanks for having
Right?
me, bro. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Thanks for letting me be a part of that. I love getting a W. Even I didn't need the Netflix, but I love getting a W. It's like, oh, I won. So
Let's
thank you.
go.
Thanks, chat. Make sure you keep engaging. I'm gonna go see where Rebel Moon's at on my TV.
I'm really mad that Austin won. That was crazy.
I knew
I
it.
got something to say. Austin has turned into my favorite objective Cowboys hater. If you know what I mean.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yeah.
man. I really take pride in that, bro. I take
You
pride
got
in
it,
that.
man. I know who the petty one is now. It ain't
Shout out to me,
Hey,
There's
for
too many
sure,
petty
for sure.
people out there, bro. There's too many petty
you.
people out
Gotcha.
there.
All right. All
And we
right.
got
And
56 likes too. Let's go.
I was just about to hit it. I'm about to say before Austin go, he gotta see the drop, bro.
I need
Gotta
that.
see the drop.
Yep.
Right. Here y'all go.
You still owe the Great One 50,000 more worlds. He will hear your plea when you pay your debt.
Y'all owe 50,000 more likes, y'all. I didn't say that. Decide said it. He said 50,000 more. But yo, shouts out to the homie Austin. Thank you for coming through, bro. Much appreciation.
Thanks for having me. Shout out to y'all boys. Hold it down. I'll be watching the replay crew if I fall asleep. But man, shout out to the chat, and it's been a wonderful year. Let's have another great year, y'all. 2024, the vibes, bro. Let's go do it, man. Let's do this thing. Peace out, y'all.
Yeah.
Into the Speed Force I go. Ciao.
For sure. Yo, but next I want to go to Mama Bear. Yo, thank you so much for being here, Mama Bear, first and foremost. Also,
Always.
can you please give us your thoughts on one the statements from David Ayer kind of giving up on the Ayer cut, right? But just we do want to try to keep that a little brief, but also your thoughts on the sale movement, right? And just what we have done and accomplished in this last year and how you are feeling about that.
Oh, of course. I mean, my heart goes out to David Ayer because I have made no secret. I'm a huge supporter of the Ayer cut. I was championing that before we actually got the Snyder cut get out, because that's when they approached me about it. And I've been hooked on the idea since. My heart goes out to David when it comes to this, because I've been there. You know, you follow the wrong person, you believe what they say, and when everyone else is telling you this guy's a clown, this guy it does not have your best interest at heart. My heart goes out to our community. Will still happily champion his cut if he's willing to back it. That's the only deal we've ever had. That's the only stipulation we've ever had when it came to this stuff. We were always behind the idea of the Ayer cut getting released on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Just we want the support, don't want the flip-flopping. Leave the waffles in the kitchen.
Hey, look, I like my waffles with chicken and from Roscoe's. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I like my waffles. Other than that,
Chicken and waffles was definitely a favorite in the community of one night.
all right, whip it up, whip it up. All right, but you're right here. Can you also speak to Mama Bear on like just this last year with this sale thing and like how far that the movement has come because Rebel Moon was #1 globally, right? It's a whole lot of stuff going on. How do you feel about like just everything that's happened these last 365?
Yeah, this past year with you guys has been amazing. It is. And shout out to you, Peeleaf. Gotta love you. The fact that y'all have given me the nickname Gladriel, I love it. But yeah, this past year with you guys has been fantastic. It has been such an emotional roller coaster between losing Cavill and you swooping in with that big S of hope on your chest, babe. With the hashtag that you boys created, raising so much good in the community. And not just our community itself, but also spreading it out to things like AFSP and all of that. Y'all are not just trying to promote hope on Netflix. You're just bringing hope to the world, and that is something that is, I love that, and it is so beautiful.
Yeah, we've definitely tried to kind of always keep that at the forefront. The support for AFSP has always been a big part of the Zack Snyder fan community, and we wanted to make sure that we were continuing on in that tradition with what we were doing, right? But the homie Necron does got to get out of here. I want to say, thank you for stopping through, big dog. Right, this was
Thanks for having me, man. Oh yeah,
the hashtag sale 1 year anniversary stream. Much love, big dog. What's your final thoughts before you get on out of here, bro? And also, what do you got coming up? Because you can go ahead and promo that as well, homie.
Well, I think this time next year we'll probably be talking about pre-production of Justice League 2, if not sooner. So yeah, we'll get something cool announced in the era. That's what I'm thinking. And for me, Friday night, witching hour, it's all about Swedish metal. We're gonna do Swedish metal, hosted by the Swedish chef. No, this is gonna be the Swedish metal. So yeah, we'll have a good time over there, man. But thanks. Yeah, dude, great job keeping this alive, keeping it moving. Everything's moving in the right direction, man. Keep it up. It's gonna go down. It's a matter of
for sure, bro.
All right, man. Later.
Hey, appreciate you. Y'all make sure to check out the homie L Necron's platform. Him and DJ Necro Wolf. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, as soon as this heals up, DJ Necro,
right?
He got a GoPro. He's going on adventures in the muscle cars. So,
oh my God,
hell is gonna happen with that.
That's gonna be crazy. Yeah. Oh man, much love, big dog. Later, thank you for coming through on me.
Later, Sky. All right, later.
Yes. But Mama Bear, were you finished, or did you have more that you wanted to share?
I think I had more, but for the life of me, it's gone. You know how it is.
All good. Oh yeah, I do, right? But with that said, I do want to kind of speak to the future, right? Because 2024, I'm expecting this to be a really big year. I want to go around, and I'll actually circle back to you, Mama Bear, and then I'll get Leon's take on what are you thinking about in terms of your excitement level for this upcoming year, right? Versus where we've come this past year. What's your excitement level going into the second year of hashtag sell ZSJL to Netflix or Zack Snyder sell movement?
Me first? I think so.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Sorry, brain stopped for a second there. For this upcoming year, man, if they thought that we're done just because we are taking a break for Rebel Moon. We're celebrating the fact that yes, it did go global. I know that's been a hard idea for some betas to understand, but yes, it did go global. It was #1 in the world on Netflix. These numbers don't lie.
Zack said #1, period. Right, Mom?
#1, period. That is what the man said. The same man who said sell, not outsource. And we are not done with that. We are not done with that campaign. We still have the goal in sight, and we have our 2 absolutely fine and handsome, men running this campaign that I know y'all are going to listen to. I saw that.
Hey, I'm just.
Thank you, Bo.
I'm just saying, yo.
Of course, boys.
Right? We gonna keep this thing pushing. She's absolutely right. I don't think that we are giving up anytime soon. We couldn't, even if we wanted to, right, Leon? Like, ain't no giving up.
Yeah, this machine that's been created.
It's self-sustaining now, right, Leon? Like,
yes, it's not going anywhere.
Right.
Almost like
but Mama Bear, you are absolute. Huh?
It was almost like we had military planning, right?
Right? Oh, it's almost as if this was like some kind of military op funded by dark money. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, right? It's almost as if we were some militant group, right? That was funded by dark money. You know what I'm saying? That was like, yo, up to all kind of nefarious stuff, right, Leon?
Right, exactly.
Right? A mastermind and a hacker. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I gotta respond. I can if the light is bright enough.
Right.
I'm seeing Peely's comment in the she laughs, turns fluorescent white, and disappears back into the woods. I can turn fluorescent if the light is bright enough. I do reflect it.
Right. Oh my God. Yo, but shout out to the homie Tyler Shaw with the $5 super chat saying, did you see what the Ayer cut account tweeted? That's very telling. It makes me sad. Breaks my heart, not gonna lie. Hey, we talked about that. I'm not hey, while they over there and they sad, you know what I'm saying? We over here chilling, popping bottles, drinking champagne. I hope that puts you a little bit more at ease, Ty. As for the Ayer cut, it will forever be part of hashtag sell Snyderverse to Netflix. So that's why, as long as hashtag sell Snyderverse to Netflix is winning, why we gonna act like the Ayer cut ain't winning? So that's my problem, right? We want to act like release the Ayer cut is separate or super separate, as if like the Ayer cut just has nothing to do with hashtag sell Snyderverse. Well, if that's the case, right, man, you know what? I'm gonna stop before I say something that I ain't supposed to say.
No, I'm gonna.
I'm like, yo,
I'm gonna agree with you, babe.
If you really gonna be sitting there acting like, oh man, it's just over, and there's no way. But the key word is at Warner Brothers, though. So hey, maybe that's the alley-oop. I'm gonna just take it as the alley-oop being, hey, he interacted with Peely, and also he pointed out that it's over at Warner Brothers, which is something that we've already been telling everybody. So Ty, I'm hoping that as we talk about this, that you kind of realize this is what we've been saying. It's been sell or nothing. Like nothing's changed.
That was my whole
I,
point earlier.
Yeah.
Was that what like we still talk? We're talking to one bro. Ain't nobody talking to Warner Brothers no more. We've been off that conversation. That was my whole point. That's why I went.
a year ago, today, literally, we was off that conversation a year ago.
Year ago today, and even today, like reiterating it, I was like, we talked about release, and then I hopped in my little spiel, hopped right over from release to sell. I ain't even talk about anything in between. What's the point? I ain't talking to none of them no more. It's been Netflix.
And quite random question. Whose Batman was in the Ayer cut?
Zack's.
Yeah.
That
counts it as Snyderverse, in my opinion.
And we need it, right? And we gonna keep pushing for it. I don't care what anybody says. You know what I'm saying? Because that whole Warner Brothers thing has been a dead end. What were you saying, Leon?
Excellent point, Leon.
In the Suicide Squad, in his Suicide Squad, he directed the Flash scene. No honor amongst thieves, eh?
Yep.
Like, come on now,
right?
This been Snyderverse.
Hey, Ben Snyderverse.
He's not the gatekeeper. He don't own it.
Look, let me right? Look, I don't listen, y'all. Listen. Now this ain't gonna never happen, of course. But I'm just saying, if I ever came out here and was like, hey y'all, look, I'm really about to start rocking with the DCU. Right? I'm Team Superman Legacy. I can't even get this shit out right.
He's Team Short Shorts.
look. I'm Team Red Underwear. Right? Let's just say that I come out and I say, hey y'all, I'm Team Red Underwear. Right? I would expect y'all to still rock with Cell. I don't care what I say. Cell is the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would never happen, but no, I'm just saying, like, it's that serious. So if I ever come out here saying Cell ain't the way, I'm lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. But look, thanks for the super chat though, Ty. Let me hit you off with this drop real quick.
You see this all the time at the level of the top producer who, between them or separately, will make flop after flop after flop after flop. I'm not going to name them, but I know who they are. And they're not all American either. And they still get paid huge sums of money for being in films that nobody wants to see. And producers make pictures out of which they take enormous sums of money. And the films, again, are not films people want to see. They're always going to blame somebody else. Always, not their fault. No, you were the one who said, or whatever. And there's a word for that. It's called upward failure. You see it all the time.
He said, "Sky running with guns."
It's Peely that's got me dying.
Peely said, "Bro, if you go to Superman Legacy, I'm gonna delete all the apps I have connected with you." If I come out here and say, "Bro, I'm a hashtag Team Red Underwear," bro, y'all know what's up.
Lawless's comment too.
Oh my God. Flippity floppity flip.
No, previous one.
Flippity floppity. Oh wait.
Previous one. Scared her dog.
Oh my God. I scared yeah, Team Red Underwear. Yeah. Facts. If I ever came out here and say, yo, I want them pajamas on, you know what I'm saying? They said I had on pajamas, right?
They were upset that they couldn't look as good in the pajamas like you did.
That was crazy.
Though y'all need to learn, his eyes are up there. Okay?
Hey, they could have said something.
They did say
Leon,
something. They said a little too much.
Leon, did anybody like come up to me and say anything crazy when I had that suit on, bro?
Nope. Not one.
Wasn't you recording me too?
Yep.
He like, nope. Yep. Right? Like,
Right.
real talk. Everybody that we spoke to show love, right, bro?
Mm-hmm. They had ample opportunity to come right up, talk that shit, or say their piece. All I heard was peace.
I am willing to highlight one of the photos you guys sent me, where the three of you looked like a rap album waiting to happen. I can understand why some people would be a little intimidated of walking up to 3/4 of the League of Extraordinarily Handsome Gentlemen.
Hey, the League of Extraordinary. Oh my
That's what I'm
God.
calling y'all from now on.
I love Mama Bear. Yo, look, this he said he drank a whole bottle. It's on. Yeah, y'all know. Peely know what's up. I just poured the rest of the bottle out. Y'all see that? Ain't nothing else in there. I poured the rest
That
out.
bottle was just excited for tonight. We
Right?
got started with that.
Oh yeah. Super Sky at full circle. Look, I'm so excited, you guys, about the future. Mama Bear, would you say that like that this conversation that we've been having has been much easier than the one that we were having previously?
Oh, absolutely. Like I remember the conversation and I know Peely will too. He's done it. A good chunk of the people in here will remember the conversations we were having when we were trying to get the Snyder Cut released. Man, y'all was tripping over that one. I've been listening to these guys too long. The fact that just came out of a similar chat too doesn't help. So y'all got the one more like on tonight. But yeah, we didn't have the people we were talking to. You stop with that lip biting. We don't have the people that we were talking to, calling us crazy, saying
Delusional idiots, right?
Or their
50-50.
minions coming up with nasty shit that y'all should be arrested for. Some of it. Yeah. Hello. I remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers too.
The scribes always remember.
Mm-hmm.
We take note.
I have a long memory. Damn good wit. And some people who are still causing trouble should remember exactly what I know about all of y'all. Certain ones in particular too. I'm just saying.
Mama Bear said, "Don't make no fatal mistakes."
Love you. Oh, for the record, I was trying not to say that, but
man, over here. Hey, look, I'm just saying. I had to pull something out the trunk the other day. I was like, yo, whoa. Like, don't act like this ain't happened, bro. Anyway. Ooh, I love it.
Don't make me
Leon. Huh? Like, yeah, bro.
Let me get the receipt. Mm-hmm.
Don't make me go to that, bro. I got a bag that's about as deep as Felix the Cat, bro.
Right?
Oh, man.
Some of them love the fact that I have all the receipts.
I might pull anything out of this motherfucking bag, yo. You never know. It's whatever I need at any given time.
Fact.
Yo, that bag, bro, is deep. You know what I'm saying? And if I reach in it, you don't want it. You don't want me reaching in that bag. I'm gonna just say that. But to the homie Leon. Yo, can I get your thoughts, bro, about the next 365 versus the prior 365? How are you feeling, bro, going into 2024? What's on your mind, dude?
Facts. Great, man. I mean, you know, Houdini thought he had a bag of tricks till I pulled his ass out of the bag. Just the warning shot to all the little lanes. But anyway, I'm feeling great, man. This first year was comparatively more successful than any year other than release. Because release got the job done. But even if we're looking at that first year of release, it was a lot. We're looking at what we're doing now. Let's say they sells the SJO to Netflix this year. This would be the greatest year in any of the fandom's history. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if we come this far, this fast, Forbes covered us that quickly. We got executives calling us out in a good way. Zack backing us up real quick. I ain't never seen this man back up a fandom as fast as he has. He went from cryptic to yes within a year, bro. This is cool, man. So I cannot wait to see what happens next. The only thing that's left, the only domino left to fall would be selling the IPs. You know, the work don't stop, y'all. Keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Keep up the engagements. You know, keep using the hashtags properly on social media, and you know, just keep spreading the word, man. It's been a good year. We've been doing this organically, slowly but surely, methodically. It's been great. Shout out to Nessa. Thank you for being a part of fandom too. We're proud of you too. Everybody that's been rocking out with us. Bishop, he definitely.
Bishop said he the first man from Themyscira. You know what I'm saying?
You're damn right. That where do you think they got the fibers for the lasso of truth from? That was from his weave, man.
I feel it. Right?
Yeah,
bro. I'm telling y'all, after this sale thing comes true, I'm about to pull up in a golden fleece, bro. I'm telling you, this shit gonna be woven by the gods.
Right.
Oh my god, this is so hilarious, bro. Man, look, I want to thank y'all for coming through, man. Like, yo, I have had so much fun on this panel. I'm lit, as y'all see. I done drunk this whole bottle. You know what I'm saying? We get into it though, right? But look, I want to get you guys' final thoughts before I give my closing statements. I'm gonna go to you first, Mama Bear. What's your final thoughts on everything before we close out? And also, what do you got coming up that you want to let the people know about?
This past year has just been fantastic. So much hope, so much wonderful things in a fantastically amazing community has grown out of it. And yeah, big love to all of y'all calling me Gladriel in the chat. I'm loving that. Trying not to get sidetracked. The fact that we went from a wacky little hashtag to acknowledged by Forbes, acknowledged by Scott Stuber, acknowledged by Netflix, recognized by some legit people. And we had multiple men saying so. And you know, they weren't saying outsourcing, they weren't saying licensing, they weren't saying if you please. They were saying, as and no one can say it quite as nicely as Leon. They said sell. The men said sell. We aren't giving up. We took a little holiday vacation to celebrate it in the true Zack style. But we have our sights. We have our sights on the whole damn Snyderverse, and we aim to win. We are going to get this. We're not done. As for anything coming up, there is something special coming up. You will have to keep an eye on a few channels, not just mine. Of course, I will absolutely link it in my community tab. I'm hoping to get back into painting very shortly. At the very least, I'm going to have a live stream coming up somewhere around my birthday later this month. So, stay tuned.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely pulling up for that. Definitely pulling up for that. I want to say thank you for stopping by, Mama Bear. It's always a great pleasure, right, having you on the platform and being able to rock out with you and get your thoughts on these subjects.
Right, Sin Havoc, good point.
Mhm.
Because I did get in an argument with somebody about that. He is absolutely Chef Snyder, and this is something that I do not say easily. Chef Snyder can cook me a steak, no problem. He has got.
They tried to act like Zack wasn't cooking, right? They was acting like Zack wasn't cooking.
Somebody's like he doesn't know what he's doing. There is a very
Look
short
at the
list of
links they
people I
go
will let
through.
cook me steaks. Those steaks he was cooking was beautiful.
He was like,
And that is from somebody who has fed celebrities and foreign dignitaries, done caterings of 5,000 people. Don't argue with me when it comes to that stuff. Zack, you can cook. Okay, I'm done now.
Zack can cook anytime. That steak looked great. The links that people go through to try to discredit this man is, that steak looked weak. What? That steak looked fire, bro.
That steak
but look,
was perfect.
Yeah. Oh my God. Look, I want to thank you for coming through, Mama Bear. It's always a pleasure.
Always.
Right. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. We'll have you back over here real soon. Going to the homie Leon, right? Bro, what's your final thoughts, man? What you got to say before we close on out, bro? And get on out of here, big dog.
Man, just everybody keep on the good work. It's been a dope year, and the way the year ended was incredible. Just know that these Rebel Moon numbers and everything that you guys did for that movie has told Netflix everything they need to know in regards to what is potentially in store. So just keep it up, y'all. Follow the ROEs, use the hashtags appropriately, use just the two. Hashtag sells ZSJL to Netflix, hashtag sells Snyderverse to Netflix. Stay positive, stay hopeful. Keep doing exactly what you've been doing. Scott Stuber recognized you to the point that, like, it dawned on me, like, we never really had an official name. Remember that conversation we were having, Scott? And I was like, and I just had tweeted out, I was like, affectionately known as Zack Snyder Cell Movement. I'm like, yo, we gotta, we have a name. It's always been, we've been using the hashtags as our name, but we are Zack Snyder Cell Movement. We are the certain segment of Zack Snyder's fandom. So wouldn't it be awesome to continue being on the right side of history and have them purchase the rights when they sell ZSJ on Netflix and sell the Snyderverse on Netflix? Wouldn't that be crazy to know that you were a part of that certain segment? That's gonna be dope, bro. You're gonna turn on Netflix and see ZSJL and the Snyderverse continues. Imagine the small teaser to that is gonna be insane. The tweet that Zack's gonna put out, the Vero post that he's gonna put out, the little short clip video. Hell, even the freaking the watch along. You know he loves doing watch along. Hey guys, join me for this random watch along for absolutely no reason whatsoever. I'm not gonna surprise you or anything at the end, you know, and have like the entire cast or just hell, Ben Affleck or Henry Cavill at the end show us sell Snyderverse on Netflix, sells GSA on Netflix, just like he did when he put Zack Snyder Justice League, or Zack Snyder Justice League 2 in this instance. Man, when that day comes, just remember this day, y'all. Remember this anniversary. Remember this anniversary. I appreciate everybody listening and rocking out with us. Much love to the chat. And thank you, Sky, for giving me something to put my intellect into. It's a great idea and all this effort. It's been dope. Can't wait to rock out. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Once this happens, I'm taking my ass back out to Cali. Believe that. On the first thing smoking. You feel me?
Remember. That's what he said. Remember.
Next time you go out, I want lots of pictures. I got one blurry
Man,
picture
yo,
from this last
we
event.
just, I don't know. We just be so like deep into what be going on, right? We was so deep into Rebel Moon. You know what I'm saying? Like it was crazy. We was just all over the place. And
we're talking to a whole lot of people too.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Crazy. Right? But hey, they ain't want to believe, Leon.
Yeah.
Right? Look, I want to thank you, bro, for coming through, man. Much love, bro. Appreciate you wholeheartedly. You already know.
Hey, definitely,
right?
Man. You too, brother.
Peely, I would love to see that.
Me narrating.
Facts, right? Hey, wait till that OG talk come out, but they don't even know about that. But anyway, look, I've kind of been staying. I've kind of been like getting everybody else's thoughts as they came onto the stream, but I wanted to kind of close this thing on out with kind of a soliloquy, right? This entire time, right, that we've been rocking out with this sale thing from its inception, right, which was literally January 3rd, 2023, right, and now we're January 3rd, 2024. Literally, we're at about the time that I said it on stream, like almost right now, like, which is really crazy when you really think about it, right? Ever since we have started rocking out with this thing, and we saw that it was viable from the very beginning, a lot of you guys have rocked out with us. A lot of you guys have taken this opportunity to hold us up, right? To do things like to pour into this thing and to make it better than it was if you wouldn't have rocked out. A lot of you guys have made that choice. And also, a lot of people made themselves adversaries to what we were doing, right? For no reason. Some waited a little bit longer to reveal themselves than others, right? But at the end of the day, we saw who our adversaries were. And I have not felt any qualms. I've never felt any types of like ways about any decisions that we've made, because as you guys have seen, the same people that were trying to get us to sway off of our path were the same people that told you guys that Zack had gave up. They were the same people that gave in whenever the greater powers that be tried to pressure everybody into clearly putting this narrative out that Zack Snyder didn't want to do DC anymore, right? We were the only people that stayed the course. And I made sure to highlight that for a reason, right? Because throughout all this time, right, you had people that were going in certain ways, and you know, they rocked out with certain people and they tried to maintain certain relationships because certain people had bigger followings than we did, right? Even though they might have known that people were trying to, you know, potentially harm what was going to end up revealing itself to be the last possible way that we were going to get a conclusion to Zack Snyder's DC arc, right? People knew what happened and chose to, you know what I'm saying, like not really let people know what was really going on, or not really put their full support behind what we were doing because, hey, right, followings, right, and followers, that stuff counted, right? So when all of that stuff didn't matter to us, right, because we knew what we knew, we were like, yo, if we're getting pushed back now, where we're going, that only means that it is because we are going the right way. We are going in the direction that they don't want us to go in, right? And this is the pushback. These are the things that are happening because we're going places that they don't want us to go. We are going in the uncharted waters, right? As we clearly see, they don't want us to succeed, right? I mean, am I making this up? Right? Have you guys not seen? I mean, look at the response to Rebel Moon, right? Of people that have watched this movie in real life versus the internet's fucking response to it, right? I mean, it's night and day what people are saying in real life versus what you see on the internet. You look on the internet, nobody liked this movie. None of the big platforms really endorsed it, right? A lot of them gave it backhanded compliments and things like that, tried to say that it, you know, hey, it was original, but hey, I mean, even though we've been campaigning against what Star Wars has been doing for the last, what, 6-7 years, I'm going to go and say, oh, it's something that's doing something new and different. I'm going to shit on that too. Right? I mean, these are the things that happen in real time in front of the world. So I'm glad that everything played out the way that it did. I'm glad that everybody chose sides the way that it did. And hey, now we will continue to move forward, behaving accordingly while we still in push for a conclusion of Zack Snyder's DC arc. Because at the end of the day, this is what this has always been about. That has always been the true north, right? Is, hey, how do we get the conclusion of Zack Snyder's DC stuff? Everything else has been secondary. It's been something that we don't even really have to think about and or talk about. We knew that Rebel Moon needed to be a smash hit. So what did we do? We made sure that we drove engagement the entire months leading up to the film coming out, right? What did a lot of these other platforms do, right? That were supposedly connected with Zack Snyder, right? They barely talked about the damn movie, right? It came out. Hey, some of them even had Zack on their platform, and then had somebody bashing the movie right after he got off of it, right? Are these the people that we really want? Like being the on-camera avatars for our fandom, right? Like, is this how we want to be viewed, right? Like, as somebody like, hey, like, I'm gonna have Zack on my platform and then have somebody shit on his films right after he gets off, right? Like, is that the type of people that we want representing us, or do we want real fans, right? That didn't drink the Kool-Aid, right? The Zack has done Kool-Aid, right? And try to spread that nonsense to his fan base, right? You know, these are the questions that people are going to have to ask themselves in 2024, right? And we ain't going to do nothing. Oh my Lord. If you guys thought that 2023 was crazy, I feel sorry for you. If 2023 was too much for you mentally, 2024, you might as well just stop watching what we're doing. Might as well stop now, because you're gonna be way more bent out of shape this next coming 365 than these last 365. I promise you guys that. We sat back. We saw all the comments. We saw everything that you guys said. And hey, the people that had genuine things to say that would help, we took those into consideration. Everybody that didn't have anything positive to add to the conversation, your thoughts and or opinions were tossed to the wayside, just like Luke Skywalker tossed that lightsaber in Episode 8. Looked at it and tossed it right over our shoulder. So it's gonna be a great year. You know, it's a lot of things on the horizon, right? And that's the way we feeling, yo. So does anybody got anything else that they want to add before we get on out of here?
Other than Episode 8 sucks.
For sure.
Nah, that was well said, my friend. Well said. 2024 is gonna really F you up if 2023 didn't already do so.
For sure.
I'm just picturing how many people you pissed off just mentioning Episode 8.
Right? Oh yeah. Oh no. Look, my goal 2024 is if I didn't piss you off, I'm about to.
And you are both of you are absolutely adorable when you go to piss people off, and I am looking forward to this year so much for that.
Oh yeah, oh no, it's gonna be incredible, right? I'm very much looking forward to it as well. I can't even wait. Y'all going hate me? I'm gonna hate me.
I'm 100% with you. There are certain personalities I am done holding my tongue near. You think some of you got chewed off by your woman on a live stream before? She ain't got nothing on me.
And that's just been.
And that chuckle almost broke me last time.
Yo.
And that's just been facts.
She said, "You over there on a stream, you need to be helping me." Look, we out of here, y'all. We gonna catch y'all next time. This was a fire stream. You know, much love to the chat. Salute to the replay crew. Much love to everybody that won a Netflix gift card. If you are Rock Talks, Music City Soul, or Sin Havoc, make sure you hit me in a DM. And by the end of tomorrow, I will make sure that you guys have all your Netflix gift cards. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a little bit saucy tonight. Y'all already know y'all already know what's up. We'll get it y'all next time. Peace.
Bang.